Bring in Tyrone.
All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, so we live. Tegan, Pang. Another day, another episode. What good?
Blessings, man. Blessings we there.
Love. Legends.
Love alone, man.
Feeling excited about our interviews and so.
Yeah.
Hey.
Ready.
It's on today. It's on.
Yeah,
Number
man.
one show in terms of virtual reality. We surpassed First Take. We killing all of these guys. Shot and sharp them in on no wire. It's all good number.
Yeah. That's what I like to hear, man. That's what I like to hear. But hey, man. Tyrone Allick. We got he next.
Well, the time is here. One of the interviews a lot of people requesting when I first start this, and so the time is here. Everybody waiting to hear, Mr. Allick's story. Tyrone is one man I know I look up to. And in my early stages of playing ball, and he has always been like a good guidance to me. I always never hesitate to spit knowledge and share the things that he learned and things to avoid and so like this interview is definitely close to me because I know Tyrone for a long time. I start watching him playing ball at Central around the same time I start playing ball, so he was definitely one of my biggest inspiration in St. Croix, if not the biggest, honestly. So I looking forward to this interview and I kind of get goosebumps just to hear some of his stories from his mouth.
Hey, me too. Trust me. Yeah, true ballers gonna get out goosebumps, man. Hey, hold up, Tiga. Let me do a quick shout out to everybody. Shout out to legends340.com. Go ahead, Lagan, Porches, support. Legends. Support the big dog, Aman. My brother, support him. We got Savory Eats LLC by Sheena, based in Orlando. Support the Good Life Apparel, Nato as well too. We got the Melted Pot. Mato, big up. We got the Melted Pot cooking class. Follow that on Instagram. Also the Melted Pot cookingclass.com. You can also log on, find us some information about that. We got the Cibone Caribbean Restaurant by Almitra, Macintosh as well too, and Apollo Legion. Big up to all of them. Make sure you guys go out and support. Yeah.
Well, big shout out to my boy Legion, man. We gotta give a little love to our bargains DI. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the places you can go online and these man will deliver to your house, especially during this COVID-19. Go check out bargainsdi.com. It's all about representing and supporting the Virgin Islands, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So talk to me, Pete.
No, I was gonna give you the floor so you could bring in the guest of honor.
Well, I mean, look, Tyrone Allick, I can only speak to this. Just like you say you getting goosebumps, I am getting goosebumps because T Allick is like, it's God, okay? Then it was Michael Jordan.
Hey, talk it. Hey,
speak it.
Let's go. Talk your talk.
And I was small growing up, and I see these man. I tell you, it was God, it was Michael Jordan, it was Zorro. Zorro used to do all my Jordan shoes, them painting my Jordan shoes every night. You remember that, Pete?
Yeah.
And then it was Tyrone. He was the only man I never get to play against. I was fortunate enough in his later part to actually play with him to see where he was truly made of. And I was just so impressed. This man was like God to us. He was God to us over Tim Duncan.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? He thought Tyrone was going to be. You know what I'm saying? And other than a couple little injuries here and there, he would tell you the story when he come on. This guy was just must see TV.
CTV,
definitely. He was just that great.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So without a doubt, I can't wait to hear all of his stories because I could be like a kid in the candy store today on this podcast. I could tell me more. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So without ado, let me put the face to the legend because a lot of people want to know who is this Tyrone Allick. Put the face to the legend, Moba.
We here.
Blessing, people.
Welcome.
Hey.
Welcome,
What you
OG.
saying?
Welcome,
They are
OG.
cool, man.
Welcome.
That's why you having me on, man. Yes, I. Hey, I want to get a shout out. I want to get.
Go ahead. We got a little delay, so let me let you get a little piece.
I just want to give a shout out to my mom, Annette Hendricks, and Ronald Allick, my father. Everybody know them in the islands.
Yes.
And couple other people starting with Iceman David Bermudez. That's who raised me from 6 years old playing ball. Telling me the only thing I need you to do is shoot the ball. You know, Tiga know about that matter. Tiga know that matter.
Yeah.
You know, and as you know, as I progress, I had other people, good people in my life, you know. Mr. Raymond Lackard, as I know.
Yeah, big up Lackard.
You know, been on the Lackard wings for years, man. Even from I leave home, even he bring me up here in Miami to coach high school basketball. That's another thing we're gonna get into. You know. So
love it.
Blessings, man.
Before we get into the basketball, let me just start off and say how everybody doing, because we there in St. Croix right now and we watching Babylon Bonnet Dog, man. What the hell going on in Babylon? We got Tyrone today in Miami, Mumbai today in Orlando, Beanie, we there in Jacksonville. Tell me what really going on with this rioting going on. So this is crazy.
It's serious. Yeah. I didn't think Miami would have come to this point, but last night I see couple police car get bashing, burn up, turn over. Like, what really going on in this world, man?
Yeah, people fed up.
That's
crazy.
We're fed up, man, because like looking at the video, if that don't move you in any type of way, like to some anger or just want to be a part of something, to get something done, if that don't move you in any type of way, like you ain't got no heart, Mister. And that goes for any race, you know.
Yeah,
anybody, you know, any
stepping
decent
on a man for 8 minutes now. It's ridiculous.
Any decent person had to have some type of feeling to that, brother.
Yeah, it's true, man. Any person, man. It's all about humanity, man. You know, everybody gotta stick together, and we just gotta knock out all the racists, man. That can't be happening in these times, man. You check. So once everybody stick together, strategize, be smart, and make some changes. You know.
And I don't.
You tell me they steal a police house in Jacksonville? Where they steal a police house?
In Chicago. Chicago.
Yeah,
these motherfuckers man.
Yeah, they ain't playing.
They ain't playing. Riding house. Late night riding house in Chicago.
Anything is a go right now, man.
Definitely. You know, to be out there with Ayo, I be safe, brother, because we there with Ayo 100%. But man, what coming out to the news right now is just crazy.
Hey, crazy, one thing I want to say, to the people that sending in, answering the invites when you get the invite to the website, to the live, it got an option where you could accept, so we could see your name, because sometimes when you saying what's up to Pang, what's up Tegan, we don't see your name or see your face, so we don't know who's saying what's up because your name ain't showing on the screen. So
yeah, that's true.
Something to think about when you accepting the invite. You gotta give Mumba permission to see your face or see your display name.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we want to see everybody's name.
Yeah,
we want to see who talking.
Yeah, we want to know who asking questions, who's saying what's up, who tuning in, you know.
Yeah. Langolo, big up, Langolo, big up.
Desi.
You already know, big up.
Hey,
I love.
That's our girl right there, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's our girl.
Right
yeah.
So let me start it off. You know, I always like to do the first everything. So I like to jump in right in. So T, look, like I said in my little opening statement, you was always one of my favorite players. I just felt like your talent and your ability was just so beyond that I could reach. You used to be dunking from free throw line and scoring 60 in 3 quarters, and I just wanted to ask you, how did you really feel like being the face of St. Croix and basketball when you were growing up, and what went into your work ethic that make you such a I don't know if we can say this word. A tough son of a bitch had to go to son. You want easy?
Listen, they start in Shabbat, man. Yeah, hey, Ujima, the brothers in Shabbat every day, Tegan. When I say every day, it's a battle. Everybody want to be number one. I'm talking from playing basketball on the real basketball court in Shabbat to going in the backyard by Sami them. We had a little court in the backyard in the dot. It was probably about 8 foot tall. But it's bragging rights, you know?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Hey, when I tell you, we got people coming from Tong, Harborview, Kennedy, and we going, when the big man them on the court, you know, it's daytime. You can't go on the court when they're on the court. So we used to go in the backyard, and we going at it, you know, every day, just like a regular schedule. We play Kennedy today, tomorrow we play Tong, and, you know, it go on, you know. And I just had this thing about losing. I don't like that word.
Yeah.
I do not like that word.
Facts.
Man,
That's big.
Let me tell you.
Up to this day, right? My two daughters, I tell them all the time, can't and lose. That's his 2 word we gonna never live by. Is there anything I want to do in life? I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna get it done. I'm your biggest backer. You know what I'm saying? I'm your biggest backer. I'm a pusher. I am 100%.
Yes,
but
sir.
that's 2 words we do not live by. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it goes. Go ahead.
No, I'm going to ask, do your girls play basketball?
Yeah, I got 50. I'll tell you more about it. I got 15-year-old, right? She is me, Beanie. I'm going to tell her the truth. Me know where she get from. I do not coach this girl for nothing.
Right.
Can you know, you always say it's hard for parents to coach your child.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know.
And they don't listen to the parent.
Yeah.
No.
It's hard. It's hard.
Listen, that's the hardest thing ever to do. I try, and you know me, I ain't giving up, but I just leave her do her thing. She go in 10th grade. She don't go to one of the big schools up here. She just came to me one day and said, Daddy, I want to play basketball. Okay. What I need to do? Nothing. So I went and buy a basketball goal. I get a basketball. I get a basketball. So she gained it from me. Mr. Lockett is her grandfather, so she gained it both ways, you know. So we went outside and I said, well, do what you gotta do because I ain't showing you shit. She like, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Hey, Tegan, that girl went, she went in the garage, right? I had some basketball cones. She put them down on the floor and she started doing all these drills because she been around me when I been at the high school coaching basketball. So she be at my practice them. So she already know what to do. You know, just to brush up little thing here and there. That's what we're doing with her. You know. Then she like, Daddy, I think I'm going to try out for the middle school team. Okay. She went. The first game I didn't get to go because the hours I were working at the time. Came home and she said she had 16 points. I said, you? 16 points?
16.
First game?
Jeez.
Jesus.
First game?
You got gun in your blood, man. You got gun in your blood, brother.
Hey, listen, it shocked me. It shocked me because till I see the video. And I said, well, I think she got something.
Right.
So I went to the next game, the coach like, yo, were you teaching your daughter? I said nothing. Wherever you teaching her in practice, that's as far as she get, you know?
Wow.
So I start brushing up on her skills. See, her favorite player is Steph Curry. The worst of all people. He's a killer, but I keep telling her, stop looking at people like that. You're a girl, I want you to look at college basketball.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, me personally, I don't watch the NBA until it come down to playoff and the season.
And when people start to play hard.
Yep.
Yeah, I watch college ball more than watch NBA. And she start to get it. Go ahead.
Explain why is that? Because I got coach too, you know, I coach complex and I tell my kids the same thing. And I don't think they understand fully the beauty of watching college ball and NBA. NBA is them guys done refine already. You gotta watch the structure building up. Why is it so important for them to watch college ball over NBA?
You got the fundamental. In the NBA, you know, they're taking 6 and 7 step. The wickedest crossover, traveling, and the children grow up nowadays, all they want to do is shoot 3-pointer. They want to go in the paint.
That's true.
The fanciness spoiled like that. They don't like to learn the baseline. And you start from the baseline up, and if you start from the baseline go up, you're going to have a different type of player compared to a person that want to just shoot 3, crossover, make people laugh. The dumb shit that a lot of people accustomed are seeing, you know? Never been a person. Everybody used to tell me when I reach college, you ain't got no jump shot. No problem. I don't have nothing to prove to you. I'm here for a reason. You know? But I know one thing. I got more heart and determination than any one of y'all. One of y'all.
I'm a witness.
You know what I'm saying? And all of we could speak on it, you know what I'm saying? All of we could speak on it. Because when we're in college, everybody look at we like, these bum from the Virgin Island. Come here with a heavy accent. The African, the Jamaican, all type of BS.
Yeah.
Until we actually get on the court and show them what we could do, it's a whole 360 now. Everybody starts saying like, damn, we really need to go to the borderlands to recruit people.
Right.
And we got so much name out there that a lot of people they know. I didn't know Tegan and Pangem, Amomba. Half of the players that been on the national team, I didn't know half of them. Because these is man that live in America, grew up in America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so when I watching the national team a couple years, I've been like, damn, who this
man be?
Yeah.
It's true.
Who these man be?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's after our era that we went and played with the national team, we start bringing in these dudes, and I don't knock nobody. But you got a couple man that been on that team. I won't have a call to come on them team.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
one thing I would say in the national team defense with the federation is they do try to keep it homegrown a lot, but like it's hard to get people to understand structural basketball, you know, and this is one of the big things that one of the main point of what you make about watching the difference of watching college ball and watching NBA, because kids ain't walking out on the game like they should be, because all they're doing is just seeing these superstars and think that they could just go there and just be like that.
Yeah.
Where in college, you don't walk on the basis to get to the NBA. So that's what I would say with the importance of watching college ball, and a lot of the kids, homegrown kids, they ain't doing that. So when the tryouts and them offered to them, because the tryouts will be open to everybody.
Yeah.
When the kids come, a lot of them can't keep up to learning a play, a drill, and so it's hard. And these kids that grew up in America, when they come down and going through the process, they already know these things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
you're right.
That's the only thing I would say in the defense. And another thing, a lot of times that I ask players that don't want to play, they always got something negative to say, but don't come out to make that negative into a positive.
You're right about that one. Listen, the other day, Raja Bell live right up here. You know, so I don't see him all the time, every now and then. And we had this conversation, and he being like, yo, why half are you don't self come to, you know what I'm saying, to help your Virginia national team? And he was 100 with me. Raja Bell got so much stuff going on up here. It's like you see how Jordan and these man, when them man leave the gym, them man gotta go interview. Them man gotta go do this, gotta go do that. I know if I know. Raja have a 13 to 15 AU team. His son play on the team. If I got a chance, I'm gonna send you all his name. Check him out. The boy nasty for his age. He about 13. When I say nasty, nasty. You know, so he's like, he tell me straight up, I'd be flying here, flying there, stopping now and there, you know, deal with the wife and the kids, whatever the situation is, and go about his business, you know. He ain't grounded. But he got one of the big team them up here as a AU team.
Yeah.
You know. Sometimes I reach out to him to ask questions like as far as helping a lot of kids around here because I dealt with a lot of kids up here that mom been on drugs. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to reach out to them and help them because I don't have that background and the backative that I need.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's hard. You got a lot of kids from home up here too. You know, and I'd try to help them as far as basketball wise. But if you can't get them around you, you don't know what they're doing in the streets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
That's true.
it's a lot of homework because I still want to get a little AU team up here. You know what I'm saying? But I want a VI team. You see what I'm saying? So I could bring people up here for the school year. Like Panga already know what we used to do. Bring the kids them up here for school. When Mike Jungle, you know, half a St. Croix and Puerto Rico up here.
Right.
You know, build your own team. You know what I'm saying? So after the show, we're gonna talk, man, because I think we could go a far way helping out some of these youths home and abroad, you know what I'm saying? So we talk after the show about that one though.
Yeah. And on top of that, we are talking about it's true because I just get involved with the trouble basketball area and stuff because my son the same way he don't play basketball and so and the same thing you were saying about Roger Bell team. He get one of the organization he with is one of the top organization in the whole of Florida and probably one of the top in the nation as far as AAU teams and stuff like that. We went to a tournament, Balling on the Beach. Tyrone, you probably might have heard of it. Balling on the Beach tournament down that way, and that's why I see his team were playing and stuff like that. And it's the same thing. I trying to get like an outlet for the kids there from the VI to come up and be able to play travel basketball and play in front of different scouts and stuff like that. You know, it's the same thing where with Tegan was involved with that time when I met you, Tegan, at the Walt Disney World of Sports. When you was with that coach that one season, that 1 year, you know, that type of way. So if we could kind of, you know, like we said, we talk about it, so we could give kids opportunities, you know, and give them that outlet so they could have opportunities to get looks and stuff like that. So that's pretty good, you know. So,
yeah, that's the next step. We really need to get to that because we need a lot of help in the BI in terms of exposure. So that would definitely help, man. We'll have that mainline contacts with you guys.
Yeah, definitely, man.
For sure.
You know.
So T, here let me switch gears a little bit. Let me go back to the national team because I like to tell stories because I like people to understand that for when people see a person like me and say, okay, I have done well, they always ask me who was my inspiration. And one of my inspiration was you. And I remember when we played in Puerto Rico, we had one drill we were doing in practice. Pang was there. Jose was our coach. And we was doing the 3-man weave. And Jose was doing it pretty much for about 30 minutes, my son. That shit was so long.
Right.
And man was running from the line. Nobody wanted to go, my son. And you start cussing. And nobody wanted to take turns because everybody was so tired. And you was like, I'm going to score. What's wrong with you? I want to go. Give me the ball. And you went like 3-4 times in a row, son. I was like, this man is a madman. But your heart, the determination, that kind of toughness in terms of leadership. When I saw that, I said, wow. Me, you know what you drinking, son, but I need some of that.
Hey, Tegan,
like,
believe it or
like, hey, what drive you to not quit, dude? Like, what really drive you?
Believe it or not, right? Growing up, Iceman put a lot of strain, and we coming out of Shabbat. Listen, I'm talking about the shit your father and your mother doing to you in the house, beating you. That's the type of shit Iceman pour you when you practice for Iceman. We had no choice.
Wow.
You come and a coach you fuck up, you're gonna get slapped, you're gonna get thumped, you're gonna get something to that extent because he know how good you are. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like you can't fool Iceman. Big Michael Ford, Mike went through hell with Iceman. I talking as far as, you bring down the ball, rebound the ball and try and drop it down to the floor.
Yeah.
I used to have a stick, and stand underneath the basket. And every time you bring that shit down to the floor, you're going to get hit right on your hand. Bloop! Couple of them, you don't want to bring the ball back down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember drills like that there. And we need those. We need that beat.
It's that tough love, man. And that tough love go a long way.
Yeah.
Nowadays, with these kids, you cannot teach these kids that, because you knock these people, Tyrone, they want to fight you.
Right.
That's true.
It goes a long way, man. Everything is the bot of Shabbat is who raised me. You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes ain't even about the kids being tough on the kids. One thing that'll hurt my heart is like my son used to play football, and every day I never miss a practice. Me and my partner, one of my college roommates, both of our sons born like a week apart, 2 weeks apart. So our sons raising up together, but they play football together. Every day we there in practice. It's probably like me, he, and maybe like one other guy at practice. The rest is mothers. And that's where like it's hard to be tough on the kids, because who to beat to practice?
That's true.
The mom.
Mother.
Yeah, exactly.
Most father, they don't mind. They want you to be rough on their kids because they want their son to grow up to be tough.
Yeah.
But not the mothers. The mothers is feeling, they ain't want no, even if it's just a basketball play, they looking to run on the court and see if you are right. And that's
true.
One thing we're missing in the youths is not enough fathers that involved with the kids and playing sports. Now, not even just basketball, just playing sports, period.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, Tegan, every Saturday, Sunday, our main goal in Shabbat. If you ever been on Shabbat Beach, right? You've been there.
Yeah.
From Shabbat to Princess, we used to go run in the sun every morning. Every morning. All the way down, all the way back, pick coconut, drink the coconut water, bust up the people them thing, and go swim.
That's crazy.
We used to swim. We used to swim from Shabbat to Hotel and the Key and back. By the time we swim there, sometimes we be so lazy and tired. We used to thief the people them 3-wheel bike and water the thing the whole way all the way back Shabbat. Park them on the beach.
That's crazy.
Park them on the beach. But it's just that the people around you, once you surround yourself with good people that are willing to work and do the same thing you in tune to, it makes life easier for you, you know what I'm saying? And
that's true.
Like me growing up, Bola. I used to watch Bola and Shabbat Code killing these men. And I sit down and I say like a little child, just like you said, I can't store just like this, Every way this man do, every move this man do. I say, yeah, man, tomorrow when I go inside my backyard, somebody dead. Yeah, somebody dead.
Yeah.
Somebody dead before. Somebody dead.
Talking about that thing. When you and Eugene meet up with man them when I was so young, right? It was must-see TV. How did you feel growing up against the legend in Zorro? Because everybody now, especially now with this young generation, everybody likes to put all the best players on one team. We never think like that. We wanted a piece of each other.
I'll tell you a funny story. When I first started seeing Zorro playing ball, hearing about Zorro, right? I went to a man league game and I see this man play, right? I said, what? Who the fuck this dude be, my son? This is the Jordan of St. Croix. Like real talk. This is the Jordan of St. Croix. And then it's like, my father live on the west side, so we had to go down on the west side, you know what I'm saying? So if they go down there, used to be like, hey daddy, ain't no league guy in wrong, yeah, Zorro playing? He like, yeah, you know, the little league in Arthur, bam, bam. Listen, Keegan, my father live in 2 Williams, you know. One day he find a way to Arthur Gym, you know, from 2 Williams, you know. A young youth, you know. Just to watch this man play, you know. I said, okay. I said, my day coming. And when my day come, I want that smoke. I need to see this man. I need that smoke.
Yeah.
I need that smoke, big boy.
Yes.
So now, me growing up now, every league I play, I try and dominate the whole league. Every league. So now, we start off in Parade Ground. You had the BD League up there.
Right.
Listen, you had me and Jam Boy. And some I probably know Jam Boy, Charles Thomas. But anyway, listen, Tigan, we are getting beat so bad because we ain't had the team. We were a small team for Shabbat. Sammy Olo Aleman used to play, Dave Aleman used to play the big team. So Shabbat had 2 split team. So every time we go up in the truck and we come back around, we lose. Me and Jam Boy buku crying, you know. Talking buku crying. Anybody say anything is a big fight. Me can't wait. It's a fight. Because we didn't like to lose.
Yeah.
You know, till I got to the point that I said, listen, I ain't losing no more BD game. If I got to take this thing over by myself, that's what I gonna do. And I went with that mentality and I just started doing it. I said, damn, I just had 30-something points in a Billy League. Oh, no.
That's a lot of points in a Billy League.
This unreal. Because I only like 8-9 years old doing this here. You know?
Man.
And then like when I get back to the ghetto now, everybody like, dude, you just need to take the ball and just shoot the ball. Forget the rest team. Forget about the rest team. Let them man walk on defense and you do the offense. And I said,
you just go.
And I said to myself, no man, that ain't fair, man. Me grew up like that day.
Right.
But I started seeing we winning all these games. So I said, okay, well, this is gonna be the new thing. So you know, hey, from then it just been like that way. And then it's like growing up playing with Bola, Poison, Jaji, Big Steve. When I start playing with Jima, these man like, yo, do you. Yeah. Don't worry about nothing else. Do you. I said, damn, I gained this freelance from the older heads. You know, so I said, man, first game, can never forget this game, my boy. First game we play against Pushers, my league. My first year in my league. First year.
How old you was?
I was 16.
16. Wow.
Because the first year, Iceman said, no man, we ain't gonna let you go up so early. But the next year for sure, you going. So I saying to myself, we then Shabbat practicing and when I say Shabbat practices is a whole different thing. If it ain't blood or nothing like that there, it's not a foul.
Right.
You know? Hold on quick.
Yeah. Do your thing.
And then I interview, babe. What's up?
Yeah,
but I interview.
Back then, if you ain't bleeding more back, that shit ain't no foul, bro.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah, back now.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, so ahead, now it's like if you kill the person, everything legal. Put it like that. If you break something, you're not getting the ball unless one of these things is happening. You know? So we learn to play around all of that there. That give you your mental toughness.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that first year, you know, if I know Pusher's team had beasts from back in the days. All beasts being I'm talking about Tigan. I'm talking about 12 man that could flat out play.
The man had the bro brothers.
Exactly.
In the paint. You ain't want nothing with that man in the paint, my son.
They had Dennis, bro. They had I Patch, the two brothers that were dreads. I forget their man name. All them. Yeah. Listen, beast. Tigan. After that first game, I had 38 points. First game, you know. 38 points.
Jeez.
So now, after the game, the man like, T, your ass is a gun, man. I said, boy, tell me I need to do this. That's what I tell me do. I like playing defense. And Pang, you already know the motto.
Yeah,
Let them steal the ball. Go ahead, think you got free layup.
Yeah.
You better dunk it.
Right. That chase dunk used to be serious.
Hey, you better dunk it because if you give me a glance to block that ball, I gonna block it.
Yeah, you ain't black.
You gonna get blocked.
That's a good way to segment into the next question. Like a lot of people remember you for your offense and your offensive game, but I don't know if people really realize how good you are on defense too. You know, coming from another defender, you could always tell when somebody hustling and playing hard. Give us a little what what kind of energy you used to put, where that energy used to come from for defense, and why you used to play defense so hard.
Listen, I love playing defense because I'm gonna tell you a thing that the other day I was watching the Jordan thing when it said Jordan never used to play defense. But Jordan showed everybody the following year he became the defensive champ of the league.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to laugh about it because I know I used to play defense. You know, I want to know lockdown type of guy like you, but I want you to go around me. I want you to go around me. And you think you got it's a setup.
Set up,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember, listen, your brother could tell you about this. We had this thing when your brother come on central team, right? One man gonna stand up. You just stand up don't take the charge, just stand up. Somebody coming over the top to block your shot. And if I can remember we had some flyers on our team that year.
Flyers.
Titus, Dino, listen, Tegan, that
Coconut.
team right there, Coconut.
I know.
Listen.
Yeah, I had some flyers for real.
Let me tell you a story. This is funny because I like to be transparent. Let me tell you, Tyrone humble being. When you leave P, and I was a star complex, like I was in my khaki days. So Tyrone was all the time I used to follow Tyrone. Tyrone was in Coca-Cola, and you just went Utah State. Win the championship to go to 64. You and Saxon.
Yeah.
You are a bad guy. Sack man.
That was my dog. That's my boy.
Yeah, that was a nice team.
And you came home a summer, and I was the man of complex. I was really the man of the Virgin Islands. I'm some beating move. I will tell you, one of my best moves around the back, because you guys know that one, right?
Yeah.
Tyrone complex for some to play pick up. And I say, yeah, man, Tyrone come drip. Now it's my turn to really get my stripes, brother. Every time I try to do a move, a crossover around the back, Tyrone will rip me every time. And I will be like, what the fuck this man there in my brain? I could not pass that. I said, well, how that man say he don't play no D? He play a lot of D because I can't pass it.
Yeah.
He do.
You humble me in complex. Me not remember that.
I remember it. Here,
I said
just like Pang said and Shotgun said, right? A lot of men play defense, but they play defense just watching the ball. You gotta everything is timing. Everything. Because just like Pang said, right? Once that ball coming back up, right? Going down. What you gonna do going down? You can't do nothing with it going down.
Nothing.
You could catch me coming up like this. But that ball go down like this here, you're in trouble. And just like Shotgun said the other day, Zorro make me look stupid one man league, you know. That dive into the ball floor.
Man, I don't know how this man. Hey,
that dive
whole body on the ball, my son.
Yeah.
Listen, the next game I said, he would never ever do that to me again. Never. Because we went and switched it up. We said, you know what? Tyrone, you go to the 2, but let Bola bring the ball up the court. But everybody know I never used to play no 2. I like to be in a paint. I want to be in the paint with a big dog then. We're going to battle along there. That's me. I always been that way. I feel a lot of people look at my body and used to be like, we're going to push you around. When you're determined to do anything, it can be done. And a lot of people need to understand that. It's your brain. It's what you think you're going to do. If you think you can't you want to do it, you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? It starts with you.
Yeah, that's true.
You know? And I just used to laugh. I wish I had the tape. I try and get it from one of my old coach them out of Utah. And when I get it, I'm gonna send it to y'all. This one we are play Andre Miller and Chris Doliak. That's when they had that championship team.
Yeah.
I saw that game. They were ranked number 1. Utah ranked number 1. I saw that.
Yeah.
They are ranked number 1. And then they came up to our place and we been in the locker room and I say, no, I had my headphone on, but I had my one ear like right at my face. But I bobbing my head and I hearing these dude like, yeah, we gonna get blown, da 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 da. Listen,
and these dudes are your team?
My team. Listen, a brand new pair of Beats headphone I had on my head, you know. I break them, you know, slam it on the floor, you know. I said, listen, y'all some real fucking punk, man. Just because they got dudes that going to the NBA next year and all of that shit. Listen, I ain't scared of none one of them faggot over there. None. I know if you know Utah State, my school had one of the longest winning streak in the nation.
No. Yes. I didn't know
and
that.
Listen, I tell them, man, listen, ain't no way in hell they coming and breaking our record in here. Not in here. Mumba, that's the picture I sent to you.
Yeah.
That you pop?
Yeah.
That was that game right there.
That game.
Yeah. Listen, I had 13 points, 8 steal, 7 block.
That might not seem big to a lot of people, but for people who don't play ball, that's stat
big.
Line, brother.
That's a stat line for real.
That's 7 steal and 8 blocks.
Listen,
that's a stat line.
The blacks. Tyrone, you are 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah.
That's
and at the time when I been in college, I was 225.
What?
I was heavy on my knees. My knees them were screaming for help. Cause you know, when I went college, I went college at weighing 165, you know, soaking wet, you know. Skinny. This is the reason. Yeah. But remember now, I signed with Georgia out of high school. The University of Georgia is saying without a high school.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what I saying with. At the time, I know you remember Charles Claxton?
Yeah.
That's the reason I signed there. I had other big school to go to, but I went Georgia and I enjoyed the nightlife. I think that will make me sign the nightlife up there. You know, and I was killing in practice. They had Shannon Anderson. They had Stokes, the little point guard. They had a nice little team, you know, couple white boy that were nice. And we went there, so Clarkson said, hey, T, show these faggot who we from, what we doing in the Virgin Islands. I said, listen, I ain't know you're going to work because, you know, that man drunk me off last night, you know. But, Tegan, if anybody that know me, I used to drink real hard every Saturday, go Hondos, and Sunday morning down the court, ready to go. You know,
I got
so, hey, so now we there in the gym. I said, man, I need a Gatorade. Coach said, man, go in there, man. Got all type of shit in. I got in the locker room, right? I went in the locker room and I said, damn, this shit nice. You know, get my Gatorade, sit down in a little chair. You know when you go visit, they put your name in the little thing, everything. Jersey with your name, everything up there.
Yeah.
I said, I like this. I might sign here. So go back out on the code now. So Clarkson is telling them, man, listen, Bana average 36 points in school, you know. Shannon Anderson, nah, man, he looked like straight trash, da. My head been like this when he said that shit. He gotta do like this.
It's time for war.
It's time for war. So now, game start, we there playing. Coach said, T, man, just take over this shit. I say, you sure? You don't want to hear nobody else name, nobody saying no shit, but you shooting all the balls now. Tegan, when we finished the 42 points I had, 42, Just because of this jackass talking, but he looked like shit.
Yeah.
So the coach said it looked like you might be starting over him. Cause he's supposed to be one of the defensive stoppers.
Yeah.
Man, I was eating that boy ass up here. Destroyed. And then, coming down, I've been there like, damn. I went back home and I said, T, your body hot. That man gonna put his weight and you this, that. So I told the coach, man, I'd rather go JUCO. But they still had the rights to me. When I went junior college.
Yeah.
That's how I end up in Pensacola. And it's so funny. The coach that been there at the time, his assistant coach, he's the one that went Pensacola and been my coach. So he told them to let me come there. So it was like a smooth transition,
Yeah.
So when I went there, I mean, like, they used to come see me play like every game till I get hot. Every game.
So you get hot in junior college, not Utah State.
No, I got hot my second year in junior college.
I got partner. I don't know if I ever told you this, but I got partner that went JUCO with you. Gary Anderson.
That's my boy, GA.
Yeah, and GA always telling me stories about you, my son. He said, if it's one N-word that I would go to war with, it's Tyrone Allick, man. That dude has no fear. No fear. I don't be that man got a little just like how Mumba create the Elite Podcast Facebook. They got a Jacksonville.
Yeah, they got one too. They got one, yeah.
So every week is new highlights at GA. And I didn't know how bad that dude was, my son. That dude was nasty.
Tegan, that boy got some sleeping ups.
Yes.
Hey, I'm talking like a trampoline type of boom boom. And he's like, he used to say like, T, why you dunking on this dude in practice like that? Because they ain't supposed to stand under the damn basket. Get from underneath the basket. We had at the time we had 2 7-footer. One from overseas, which that was he was a shooter. Yoshko, that was our main shooter, 3-point shooter. Then we had another 6'9", 6'10", beast on the glass. Black shot coming out of Mississippi, right? So I front time I came, I said, damn, everybody say you like the black people shot. I said, well, I'm gonna put your ass on a poster. I'm just letting you know right now. He like, yeah, right, I'm gonna break your goddamn neck if you try me. I said, listen, I'm gonna write this here. Tingan, we're in the locker room, right? I went and write on the paper, and I gave to Rini Hanna and said, listen, don't open that there. I'm gonna tell you when to open that there, right? First practice. That's why I put on the paper, I'm gonna dunk on your ass in the first practice and give to Rini. After I dunked that shit, I ran out the gym. My coach said, man, where the hell you going? I said, I gotta go to the locker room right quick. Because we're like coming to the end of practice, right? We run in there. I said, hey, come. Everybody come. Make you open the locker, right? And I said, hey, what the paper I gave you? He said, in the locker. I said, open it. When he opened it and look at that shit, he like, God damn. I said, yeah, I told you I had that shit, right? First practice. What? Man, I took off on that boy ass, man. I mean, he like, damn. I said, yeah, I can jump, motherfucker. Don't believe it. I can jump.
Hey, hey, somebody.
So
hey,
T,
wait, hold on. Wait there again. Hey, somebody that. You saw what? Hey, somebody said Facebook been banning people for language.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah. No, you good. So that's we try and check it out. So yeah. Shout out Karian, shout out to Bogus. Ego, shout out.
So let me ask you, because you came home just last year when we had the tournament, you saw the talent now in the BI. We obviously see such a big jump what kind of message you would like to give to the young upcoming Virgin Island athlete in terms of competition, being competitive, toughness, and will? Because obviously we need to get back to that level where we used to be. It ain't like that no more. Trust me, I coach. It's just that competitive spirit. We just lose it. What kind of message you got for these men?
Hey, Tegan YC, man, and me and Spud and that day came to the gym to watch the game. We been there talking and I said, damn, basketball drop off like real bad. But I could see most of them ain't got no work ethic, man. And I talked to a bunch of them because I know some of them that been there. This video game, this cell phone is the death of our kids, man. It's the death of our kids.
It's true, that's true.
What me, you, Pang, Mumba, all we used to do. We come home. Listen, at one time I was playing in 3-4 league at one time.
Yeah, that's how it used to be.
Yes.
Man.
At one time.
That's how it was. That's how
You
it
get
used
up in
to
the
be.
morning, you go school, I get Central, leave from Central. I might have this week a game in Grove. The following week, every game I had, wherever I going, we had the last game in Shabbat. So by the time I reach the house, it's 8, 9, 10 o'clock. Every day of the week.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Saturday and Sunday is grind mode. Shabbat, Sunday for sure. Me ain't no other place but Shabbat court early morning. No other place. Saturday we used to go ballpark. Roy, Boy, all them man up there. That was, listen, shout out to Boy. That's one of the toughest dude you gonna ever play against.
No, he ain't no
that
joke.
whole little tongue team, Radu, Himani, Bomani, all of them. Them had a nice little squad. You know, that's everywhere you go, your competition. These children don't like ball like we like ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, half of them used to hurry up. Oh, I done. Me ain't going to play no ball. Me ain't doing this. Me ain't doing that. Just to go play video game. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't like we didn't play video game growing up, you know. We played video game growing up, but it just wasn't a must that we have to go and pass up playing basketball to go and play video game, or pass up walking out to go and play video game. That's the only one thing I could see about the kids' home is that like that individual workout. Like
they ain't had
only time they want to play is practice and when the game come, and they ain't doing nothing else after that. They ain't working on the game after that.
Hey, and before we go any further, let me shout out my boy, Mr. Donald Bow. This is another man that get me into the way that I am. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all won't know, but Bow was a family friend from way back when. Way back when.
Mm-hmm.
When I was growing up, Bow's sister been with my uncle. So Bow used to be by the house all the time, you know. So Tegan, I want you talking about, me and Bow used to have it all the time. You know what I'm saying? I know. Bow gonna make you play. Whether you like it or not. Bow gonna show you all the defensive trick there is to play basketball. And I respect that man to the upright most, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people to shout out, but it's so much that got me to where I am, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Too much people. Because it's like, in Shabbat growing up, Tyrone can't hang out on the corner with a drug dealer them. Tyrone can't do this, Tyrone can't do that, because guess what? What the F you doing here? What you doing here? What that? You know what I'm saying? My mother give every last one of them the right to slap me, chase me, do whatever they do just for me to go down the straight road, you know what I'm saying? And I thank them for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I thank them for that. And Mr. Bladder too, Cornelius Bladder. That's another one too. You know, these are all the people that, Tyrone, keep your head straight. You don't need to be doing no drugs, hanging with these people. Don't do that, do that. But you know, we hard-headed. every now and then we go hang out with his person and say don't hang out with, you know what I'm saying? Because that's your boy.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, nobody can influence me to do nothing stupid.
Right.
At the end of the day, you always have to have your say so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true.
That is true.
Talking about.
I did play 1 year with Tyrone Mumba. How was your experience with Tyrone?
My
I know you went Barbados. When I had the trip, so you get 1 little year with a national.
And he was the rookie. He was the rookie then too.
He was the rookie.
I was the rookie, right? And this is my first time really getting to know. We were roommates, so it was me, Tyrone, Andy Hobart, and Jaja Richards. So I roommate with these. I room with these man as a rookie. Nothing but jokes. I hold ask Andy. I hold my own, brother. I have to represent Harrigan to the fullest. I hold my own. You know. No, but. Yeah, but I mean, my experience with Tyrone was amazing, man. He was like a big brother to me. I was a rookie on the team. I assigned with Morris State, so the coach who was coaching the VI team was supposed to be my coach because I assigned with him. A coffee and I signed with Morris State.
Coach Anderson, Telvesa.
So we used to practice. I used to hold my own in practice. You got Pang, you got Tyrone Allick, you got Coffee, you got Calvert White, you got Andy Hobart, you got Jaja Richards, and then a couple other man I forget the name them or whatever.
We have Ricky on the team at that time.
Ricky,
Johnson Johnson been there, we?
Either Johnson, Johnson was there.
Yeah, Johnson.
I once said, didn't I hear Jackson was there too?
Jackson Delore, yeah.
Yeah, I think Jackson was there too.
So now whoever, so the games didn't start, whoever. Everybody playing except for me. I wasn't playing no games. So I used to be pissed. I used to be like the man. How in the world I signed to this man's school and I can't even say get run. You check. That's what going on in my head. You check. And
so let me ask you, is that the reason why you went Morissette?
Yeah, that was one of the, that's the main number one reason why I went.
No, he didn't go
I thought you went for a year.
No, I ain't go.
No, he went.
No, I went. Crazy. Listen, if Tyrone Allick didn't say, Coach Anna said you need to play this man, I would have never played in a game.
Wow.
The last game, it was a gold medal game or the consolation game. It was. I can't remember where it was. In Barbados.
Yeah, it was a cancellation because we didn't win. We definitely didn't win gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a cancellation game.
Yeah.
Hey, Pang, we are partying too much. That way it was.
And I eaten a lot of fly fish.
Fly fish. Yeah.
Turn on the light.
Hey, Pang, we had a story with one of the teams. I think the competition team cussed out the man them, but every day we eating flying fish, all these damn flying fish.
Yeah, it was insane.
Whatever kind of fish you could have cooked fish, that's how they were cooking. Whatever type.
Fry fly fish, boiled fry fish, any way you want to cook it. But you guaranteed to get fly fish.
Yeah, flying fish, brother. Left or right. Hey, that trip. Well, that was my first and only trip with the national team, and that was one of the best trips I've ever been on in my life. It was nothing but jokes and stuff like that. But my experience, it was crazy because Tyrone Allick, he had the knee injury and all that stuff. You check, and it was just the way how we were playing the game, man, and he just made the game look easy. It was like fundamentals, textbook, toughness, determination, communication, everything. Like. You will see some guards on the court might be quicker than he or more explosive than he. He made them guys look slow. Like it was crazy. He made the game look so easy. Go ahead, Pat.
I remember
leadership was one of my big takeaways.
And I was just about to say something to that effect. I remember one game Tyrone will we to win. Like everybody just seemed to be struggling, my son. Tyrone had a knee injury, so it's been a while we see Tyrone dunk, my son. And there were one game we just needed this boost, my son. My boy take off through the middle, my son. Had me, I was on the side at the time. Had me and Bo like, what? Bo jump up, my son. See it? Yeah. That's the man. Then no, my son. No, we going, my son. And we just take off and win. After that play alone, man, are so hyped, my son. Make we win that game. He just will we to that win.
I know if it's Barbados. One other trip that we went on, and the top 5, the starting 5, because you know that's when Coffee was going Murray State, right? So Sylvester pulled me to the side and said, "Yo, I'm bringing up the bench." I said, "Yo, this is the young up and coming general. Do what you gotta do. When I come in the game, I go do what I gotta do."
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
Listen, they can't do nothing. I think Pang been on the team because I still get a clip in Pang. I'm gonna send it to you. If it were up to me and Pang, right, that bring we back in the game to win the game.
I remember
because
that.
Just like how you say, shotgun was stealing the ball and you going on court and you were laying it up.
Yeah.
Pang are doing the same thing. Listen, I score. I running back down court. I hear steal. Pang laying it up. By the time you turn your head like this, yeah, Pang laying it up. I said, listen,
what the hell?
Listen, when I tell you, right, we've been down probably about 15 points.
Yeah.
And when me and Pang went to walk,
the
best call time out.
That's that's Barbados trip. I remember what you're talking about. Yeah, I remember what you're talking about. I remember that game.
Best call time out, right?
Yeah.
What y'all doing? Cause this man want we play zone.
Right.
Yeah.
Me and Pang ain't been in that day. Me and Pang just start playing man to man. We just turn wrong. Hey, by the time I see Pang turn wrong, the first time he say, y'all get back in that zone. Shit, I gonna join Pang too because this shit seems to work. You know, so boom, layup steal, boom, layup steal. He come back and say, I said, to best not to cut you off. This is the first reason why we are getting blown. We in a zone. Yeah. We grown man in college, some out of college, man in the league, and we playing zone. This is high school basketball. Yeah. He like, oh, you kind of right. So now we went, man. We end up winning the game like by what? Pang, by 10,
by 10, 15 points, yeah.
I'm saying,
that's crazy. 25 points turn around easily.
Sometimes you got to do some things to get his coach understanding. You know what I'm saying? Just like when Mumba was talking, you got a man on the bench and the man go play.
Right.
Yeah. Why you bring me on the trip?
Right. Yeah. At the time, Mumba was definitely killing the territory at that time there. So you gotta let the man. Not only that the man trying to like get his face out there, you gotta let the man shine, brother.
Yeah. You check.
It was heartbroken, man.
Yeah, that you know, that's the thing. I know I was on the VI team, and everybody in the VI team I hear about, I look up to, I read about, you know, I study the game. So I understand I ain't gonna be a superstar, but at least let me get 2 minutes, 3 minutes, something. I know I ain't gonna drop 20. Yeah, you check. So, but if it wasn't for Tyrone, I would never play. But I end up coming in the game and I get back-to-back steals and stuff like that. I was productive in the time I was playing. But
there's a lot of young players get an opportunity and never come back for that very reason.
Because of that reason,
for that very reason, because he don't rely on his young talent. I mean, when your so-called superstars that are you bringing from Babylon come down, when the man is visible, and then you got good talent that Ban and Ray's here to play, you don't play them.
Hey, not to cut you off. Let me tell you, you know Harley Holman, right? Or you hear about Harley?
Yeah. That's One Lack's uncle or brother or something like that, right?
Yeah. Here, yeah. We've been in I want to say it's Cuba. This is my first time going with these man, right?
Coffee and Zoro was on that trip there.
No. It ain't Cuba then. I know one of them we went that I was the youngest, so none of them ain't been on the team.
Okay.
So all these man keep telling me about this Harley Hole, man. He dropped 50 and you like nothing. New York type basketball player, all of this. So I saying to myself, he must be a bad man because he ain't show up to none of the practice them. You know?
What?
None. Tegan, when I say none of the practice them, but I keep
crazy.
hearing all these story about the man, right? So I said, damn, I really gotta see what this man be when he come because everybody say he's the man. So night before the game, right? We there in the cafeteria eating. We named father Tito Harford father. I mean he father Tito Harford.
I don't know who that be.
Harford, the one that play with the one that play with Boston. Harford.
Harford. Yeah, Harford.
Okay.
Yeah.
His dad named Tito Harford, right? The man 7'1". 7'1", you know. At the time, they had 3 7-footer on the team. 3. So we in there eating. So Harley pull up. You just grab the plane, everything. You walk in. Boy, they're telling me, hey, T, that's Harley right there. So I look. The man look like John Stark. Same height, everything.
Yeah, light skin, everything. Yeah.
So me ain't say nothing. I'm watching the man swag. So I say, yeah, he got a New York type swag. So we there saying and eating and he introduced himself, everything. So now Pana Tito Harford say come over to the table, right? Hey, you try that crap you did last year, I'm gonna break your neck. So they saying, I said, Bo, what happened? He said, my son T, this man dunk on this man like a trampoline, man. The man just went up left hand and boom. I said, what? The 7-1 this man being.
Yeah.
Game start now, right? Harley take over this game from beginning to halftime. This man had 47 by half.
Wow.
Man.
Wow.
That's ridiculous, brother.
That's
When I say,
stats.
Tegan, the man coming on and pulling up on a dime. Boom, boom, knocking trees like crazy.
I hear mad stories about him. Go ahead.
So now your boy there, I know on the bench just like this, yeah. At the end of the bench. And the man just doing the thing, man. So after the game done, you know, you shake hand. Tito Harford said, man, I'll break your neck, man. Don't try me. I said, okay. I said, but we're gonna fight here. Paul said, no. That's the man come to love each other so much that how that's how the man talk. You know, and I said, hey, Tiga, when I said the man get buckets, man.
He was awesome.
Like,
that's one man I used to hear story about that I never saw him play. Not even any old age or nothing. I never saw he play at all. I missed a game. I think we went over Rack and they had some type of charity basketball game over there, and I missed it by one game, my son. And I never get to see he play, my son. But I used to hear the stories, my son. Tiga, you saw him play?
Remember that, right? We met him in Rack in 2002.
I remember meeting him, but I remember we went over there for something, and they had some type of celebrity or charity game going on, and he was playing. And we missed the game. One of the trips that he was supposed to come and play with us, he came over, but I guess he elected not to play. But this was in the older age, so I guess he was just picking and choosing when to play and when not to play. You know.
Hey,
like
you know what you know why he make it, right? You know why he make it in the league, right?
No.
That dunk from West Virginia with Dick Van
The dunk. Yeah, the dunk.
Yeah.
And a fast break. To win the game. To win the game.
And that's why he make it to the...
That's same dunk used to do with bouncing the ball and run it and go and catch it.
Bounce it for myself to dunk it?
Yeah.
Yes. Harley did the same thing at West Virginia and missed the dunk to win the game.
To win the game. Showboat.
Oh, gotcha.
And they call him Dog Herman Harley.
Yep.
And that was it. That man scar his name. They say it was about style over victory. And the man kind of blackball him. But he was good enough.
Man,
Hey, we got so much talent,
Let
right?
me ask you though. What was, because a lot of people don't know you're a success story to me, because like you say, you mess up your knees, ACL, and then in those times when you tear your ACL, that was it. You weren't no technology like now, and you still came back and went Utah State. How come you didn't really pursue playing overseas? Like, what was that journey like? Did you try to get a chance in the NBA? Did you try to go overseas? Because you definitely could have done it. What happened?
I call myself something that I look back on, and I call myself quitting for something I said. That's a word I don't use.
Mm-hmm.
When I told my ACL, it's like I start getting all these letters from these school, like, okay, Georgia ain't want me come there no more. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just start like stop looking
They
at me
pulled
and
back.
stuff like that. Then
Falling
they
back,
pull
yeah.
back. So I disappear from school for a whole week. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was looking for me. APB out, Tyrone missing, all kind of thing. You know? I just decided to just leave for a whole week, Tegan. That's to tell you how your mind play a big part in you. A whole week, nobody in no party there. I just disappeared. Now I come back to school. And then to the school is like, me want to go watch these man practice. Game that we normally beat team, we getting beat. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of been rough. And then one day sit down with the coach and I said, listen, man, I need our best trainer. I need to get back to what I been. You know what I'm saying? He like, okay, after the surgery, this is what we're gonna do. After the surgery, Tegan, your boy just went and walk out. I said, listen, what I need, I'm gonna do all the workout you give me, but I need a beach. That's what I need. So every day after I walk out, we used to hit Pensacola Beach every day. I had some fins and I go swimming. He like, man, you scared of the water? I said, bro, I grew up in the Virgin Islands. Who's scared of water? If I ain't scared of St. Croix water, why gonna be scared of America water? You know, so I start pushing myself to the point that my coach saying, Tyrone, you need to relax. Tegan, I was getting up 1 o'clock in the morning, hitting the weight room, you know. 1 o'clock in the morning. Tyrone, you weren't supposed to push no more than 100 pounds. Tegan, your boy got 350 on top of the thing, you know.
Jeez.
Wow.
Leg squats. So I'm talking about your boy just going all out. Till the following week now. And then they're doing some squats, right? I hear pop. So I said, nah, me ain't looking down. Me ain't looking down. So I start doing some. Me move from what I been in. I just start doing some, some little arm rotation thing. I don't know something mess up, but I ain't thinking about it. You know when you feel like sweat running down your foot? How it just running?
Yeah.
I just happened to look down. The stitches I had are pop. So all of them coming on is blood now.
Jeez.
So now I in the weight room by myself, you know. So he's saying, I don't want to call my coach because he's going to cuss me out. Don't want to call the doctor because anyway you go, you're going to get cussed out.
Yeah, you get cussed out.
Yeah.
So now, the little medicine cabinet, we had the key for it. I went in there, get gas, peroxide, everything.
My guy, up yourself.
Hey, clean it up. Clean it up, right?
Clean it up.
Clean it up. The fly strip them that they put when you don't have surgery. I put them right back over the hole. Put them right back over there. So now, the next day, I went back home, bathe everything, wake up. He called me, said, Tyrone, what happened? You don't look like yourself. I said, I ain't want to tell you what happened, but I got to tell you. I said, man, I bust out the stitches. He like, you so hard-headed, man. You going to be down for another week. All I said to myself, Tegan, you think I'm going to be down for another week?
I tell you.
I said, okay, since I can't do the legs, I go to the beach. End up going swimming. So now the following week, he said, you get more rain, so now we could start doing box jump. So I start doing all these box jump. Boom, 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 boom. So I said, hey, my legs feel strong and I could go play. You know? He like, nah, since the stitches bust out, you got to push back the date. Dumb me, right? Roy Jones. We used to play with Roy Jones in Pensacola in the gym. So me, Gary, all of us, going down there. We going
You
down
were a
there.
good player?
Roy Jones?
You were a good player?
Yeah. That's one of the most down to earth person you will meet, bro. I talking like, we used to go by the man house. He got basketball court right outside. He got man-made catfish pan. And he got basketball court right there. I don't know if you ever see the documentary. By house.
Yeah, I watch it. He's one of the best. Trust me.
Listen.
That was one of the best boxers of all time. All time. That dude was awesome. In his weight class, he couldn't find no competition.
No, couldn't find nothing. So now we got down to the gym. So I said, I'm going to sit and sit and watch these man play ball, man. You know that itching feeling, you just can't watch nobody play ball? And that shit was bothering me so bad, right? So my homeboy said, yo, hey, let me borrow your knee brace, man. Yeah, hell nah, I ain't finna let you do that. I said, either you let me borrow it, or I gonna just play, point blank. He like, nah. Pang, I went in the back. You got a little locker back there. I don't open people locker to see what locker open. Listen, your boy find some brace back there, my son. You know the football brace where they two take them to the side?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, God. The split.
Yeah, find one of them, my son. I got him back over there. They look at me like, what you doing out here? You gonna play? I said, listen, if I don't let me play, I'm gonna boss battle here. They said, hey. Yeah, so I said, man, I gonna let me play. So they let me play. Bang. When I tell her, right, it looked like I didn't miss a step, my boy. When I started playing.
That's
they
amazing,
miss one step. Last play, I steal the ball, right? I got dunk this. When the boys went see me went up and dunk the ball, they're like, yo, you crazy. You crazy. Bang, your boy, I hang on the rim and just ease off the rim, come back down. I say, yeah, I gotta forget. I'm a 1 foot jumper. I could jump 2 foot, but I'm a 1 foot jumper. That in the foot that I mess up my knee. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. True,
so
true.
After that, man, I said to myself, I just gotta take it easy, man. Just gotta take it easy. But it's just something, but I will termination with me, man. I don't see myself just being down, no matter what it is. You gotta make yourself feel comfortable about yourself, you know.
So after Utah State, like, was anybody looking for you? Like, looking for you to enter the draft? Like invite you to any camps?
Actually, Pang, when I've been out there, that's when I get my oldest son.
Mm-hmm.
So
he's a light-skinned version. That man look just like you, but light-skinned.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you something, right? That was the oldest one. Mm-hmm. Basketball and football. He more of a football player. The second one, he was leading Oregon before he got in trouble. He that's saying now right now. He has 6 years. He got a year and change left. But he was leading scorer in Oregon coming out of high school. And he only been in 11th grade.
Wow.
You know. And this one here, that one is 6'4". Was 6'4", weigh 210. Jump out of the gym. He just
a big boy.
He recovering now. He tore his ACL twice.
What?
Twice. And he said, Daddy, I'm not going to stop. When I rebuild, I'm going right back to play.
Yeah.
I said, hey,
he ain't
he ain't going to stop. It's just a determination, you know.
Yeah.
That's your
And I
blood.
preach to all my children and them, listen, there's nobody could stop you but yourself. Nobody.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all need help, I'm here. Yeah, I'm a phone call away. And plane ticket away for both of y'all, but you know.
So let me switch a little gear there, Mumba.
Yeah, go ahead.
We always have to do this here because we always want to represent the VI. So we want your top 5 all-time VI players, excluding yourself and us. And then your top 5 NBA. So I want your top 5, no matter what, VI players.
Yeah.
And then your top 5 NBA players.
Yeah, your
and then
favorite
your top 5 girls players them too.
Yeah, your favorite players.
Yeah.
My VI, okay.
Yeah, you're pausing our favorite, yeah.
My point guard, I gotta go Bola. Gato.
He's a monster.
My second one, Zorro. Third, Donald Bow. My power forward got to go with Cause Poison.
Okay.
And my fifth wheel, that's a rough one there, you know.
You got a lot of dogs that you've been around, so.
But Mumba, you remember Poison? You ever see Poison play?
Yeah, I see Poison play. play.
Okay.
Yeah.
My fifth. Why? You know what I was want to play with? I didn't really get to play with it. And I could put you in that position. The boss.
Mark
Millen.
Yeah.
The boss. You know, hey, Tiga, you know, just growing up and hearing what I like about playing against man them. Ain't just playing against man them, you know. When you're playing against man them, you're playing against the crowd, you know.
Yeah.
You're playing against Sandra Haywood, you know.
Yeah. Big up Sandra. Yeah. Big up.
Listen, that there right there, right? That alone used to drive me to like, listen, you got to come home a double, triple A game playing against man them or don't work in the gym at all.
Yeah.
You know,
you got Bush, you got Mac, you got Z, you got Cobra. Listen, you got Bluff, you got Stuff. You got, listen, they had one of the best dynasty coming up. You know what I'm saying?
I
know the NBA.
Let that man know that Koba was one of the most deadliest shooters in Korea. Koba was no joke.
I never see nobody stop on a dime like shotgun and pull up.
That's true, Mr.
And as that jump shot in the air, pang, he did right back in your face on defense. Ready to go. Right in your face.
Not only he jump shot, he was smooth too, the man.
Who?
Yeah.
Cobra. He was smooth too.
Man. These is people I watch when these man been in Central. When they were that mix up, Central had like when they had Basic, Cobra, Andy, like half a East, half a West. Put it like that. And Lampi.
You ever see Cobra play Danga? That was a bad man, though.
Who?
Cobra father Danga. That was a bad
man. Everybody just used to be in tune with they say, man.
So give me your NBA favorites now. Your favorite 5 of all time.
Top 5.
I know who is a Utah Jazz fan. Let me just clear the air first.
Right, yeah,
I've been a Utah Jazz fan from way back in the days. Russell, yes, everybody love Mike, but
if Russell there, your top 5, Tyrone, I go outside up.
Hey, Byron Russell.
No. Hey, Tiga, really? After what Jordan do this, man?
Thank you.
I always are stacked into Malone guys. That's 2 of mine right there. Old school. Everybody know, of course, Mike. And his counterpartner, Scottie Pippen.
Yeah.
Them there right there. Them four right there. And my all-time big man. Ay.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, no?
Eh?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, no?
This is your favorite. It don't have to be the best.
Yeah,
your
favorite.
No, I know.
Yeah, I mess with him, man.
I gotta stick to home team. Timmy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tim.
True.
Home team.
Yeah.
Hey,
Tegan, hold on.
That's a question I really want to ask about holding it until last, right? Because when I was growing up, I own me and my guys are two youngest, right? It was you and Tim. Tim really weren't really on the scene. Tim's really come on the scene in terms of when you go to college. Then we started learning a lot more about Tim. But it was all about you. But then once Tim was in college, it was Wake Forest and then you Utah State. So it was like 1-2. Like, how was your battle with Tim? Were you taught about him? What do you think about his development now being one of the best of all time in period? What was your assessment of him?
Well, my first encounter with Timmy was 9th grade. We had this one we had a big rivalry. When I been in Elena, we are playing Central Gym in front of everybody. And this is the first time I seen Timmy. Because Timmy used to swim. So, we don't have it in our head, Elena, well, we're going to blow these man out, right? So, before the game start, they come into the gym. We there looking, because we've been in the far corner, watching coming through the door. And I see this dude come in the gym and bow down his head and walk in the gym. I look at Olay and I say, Olay, I'll pick it up man off the street now. He like, no. Partner used to go to the school all the time. He just been swimming. That's when it was Timmy, Repo, Malloy, the little hangout team. And we there in there, and I call them man in the huddle, right? And I say, hey, I know I got a target, right? They're like, you got a target? I said, I got dunk on this man today. He's a must. He's a must.
So you were
like, but the man
can't listen.
I don't, huh?
You were dunking Al and Elena?
Pang, I was dunking from like 8 years old, man.
That's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
8 years old.
All that beach run, man. All that beach run.
The stuff we used to do, just get ourselves prepared, man.
It's crazy, man. That's crazy.
And the first one was dunking actually was Black Dave. Lay rest his soul in peace.
Right.
Dave and all these two people I miss dearly because I grew up watching these man because they've been on a bigger team than us. You know what I'm saying? So I used to watch Dave. Dave is another one. He's like lockdown defense. That's Dave. That's all Dave want. He could score now. Don't get me wrong. But it is what it is. But so now I said, I gotta get him, man. I got to get him. Game gone, I know. We playing. I say, yes, I got him. He running half court. He on one side of the half court running back on defense, and I on one side coming full speed. Listen, I ain't said Tegan, I ain't said Gia chance. I pick up from a little bit past the dotted line. All you feel is the body contact. I say, yeah, I got him. I got him. Boom! After the game done, right? After the game done, we lose though. Them man beat we lose. It was a big thing in the gym because I stay there. Them, I had to apologize to Lockard and stuff like that, because I didn't expect to lose the game, like I said. Listen, at the end of the court, right, they had a water cooler. I take the water cooler and throw the whole thing in the court.
Yeah, you definitely had a temper.
So everybody started saying that. I said, listen, if all are you, I ain't playing for Central. Listen, all the crap I talk, or the first one in the sign up to play for Central. The first one. Like I can't see myself actually like saying no, I do I cause, you know what I'm saying, send me playing for them. You know, it was a pleasure playing for Mr. Lackard because Lackard is another drill sergeant, man. Anybody that know him will play for him. He's a drill sergeant, you know.
That
Hey,
did you ever form a relationship with Tim? He ever like talk throughout the years?
nah, you know, and I'll tell you why that happened. Before Timmy leave, and I think he had a league in Shabbat. Timmy them are playing the league in Shabbat league with us, right? And you know Robert Malloy, right? The judge.
Yes.
Okay, he had another dude that used to be what he named Robbie, not Robbie, one of them.
Yeah, Rashid.
Anyway, so I went to go dunk the ball, right? I come in full speed, and Pana just like Tyrone ain't dunking at me. So the man pushed me out the air. And I fall in the grass, in Shabbat grass.
That's it.
Right by the pole.
Wow.
I know he ain't walk out of Shabbat, my son.
Bang.
I know he ain't walk out of Shabbat.
Bang.
Yeah.
Listen. This me getting up off the floor. This me getting up off the floor, right? And looking this way, it's like the whole of Shabbat. Listen, I never seen Timmy then run out of Shabbat in my life. All of them. See there, Roderick is the name.
Yeah.
Run out of Shabbat. Listen. Binks and all play with them. They had a nice little team, but you don't gonna come in Shabbat doing them kind of thing.
No, you're not.
You're
not.
I will go and say this all year, right? When you were talking, when you mentioned Zorro name, you and Zorro in the history of watching people play ball, you and Zorro is the only two players I ever know like had this type of cult following. When you said that there about pushing you on the air in Shabbat, and I think this will happen anywhere you play ball because you have such a following. I don't think that person could walk out at any gym that they do that thing or offer any court that they do that thing because you and Zorro had this type of cult following that people would die for. You said you and Zorro is the only people I ever see had that.
Yeah.
Hey,
that's real.
Area. When we be in my league, right? The 1 year, the man said the championship, whoever win the championship, going St. Thomas to play for the championship. The whole team, right? I was playing with Eugene at the time, right? You know Jabbar, who become the referee.
Yeah.
See him?
Yeah.
He tell me. He said, hey, if you average 40 something a game, right? That just bring out some what the shoes name? The canvas them. No, canvas.
Oh.
You know, they're in high school, so somebody give me free shoes, I want them.
Hey.
Yeah.
We
Sure.
take it.
So the man said, listen, if you average 42 a game, I gonna give you these shoes, yeah, right? So the night before the game, the man take the picture, right? Man, I don't order the shoes for me, everything, you know, bring them to the game, you know. So like a little child, I say, what? These are match up with the shoe, with the everything, man. Put them on there, boy, lace up, you know, got a little fresh cut with my number in my hair, you know, bald head with a little number in the head, you know. Listen, the whole playoff I just start. 44 points a game. The whole playoff.
Wow.
We got St. Thomas, right? The man over there. Yo, let we win so we could come back free trip to cruise. The boy went over there and terrorized them 46 a game.
I remember that. I did that
46 a game. I say, you know what? I getting too old for this and I'm young. You know what I'm saying? One night against, I think on Mandem, I had 63 points. Tegan,
Jeez.
I would have had 64, right? But the cramp I catch, right, to shoot the free throw, right? When I went into that shot, right? Listen, my calves them cramp up so bad that a ball hit the back of the rim so hard. I said, whoa. I just never used to drink liquids like that did. And now I see how important it is drinking Gatorade and water and all of this here, you know?
We learned our lesson like that day in a tournament in Iraq. We had to play them on back to back in the championship round, and by the end of the first quarter, our whole starting five were cramping up, my son. Everybody, not one player. Everybody start catching cramp, my son, because we are playing the whole day. And by the time we get to the end of the day, my son, my bodies are shutting down because we don't drink liquid water like we should be.
We should, yeah.
So T, who was one of the toughest players you ever played on St. Croix in terms of a person you meet and you say, you know what? Even though you are tough as nails, I did for a tough night tonight. Who was one of the toughest players you had to face?
Anybody under 5 foot?
Which is shotgun.
Listen, let me don't say really shotgun. Let me say Chang.
Chang, yeah.
Listen, these is man, Tegan, that you got to protect yourself at all costs. Because the defense these man play, Chang, Toughest, Ichi, don't forget Ichi too.
Yeah.
These is man that pick your pocket and just laugh after you go in and lay the ball up.
And you know, it's so funny that three man used to line together. The two shortest man.
That's true. That's it. You're right, Pan. That's true, Pan. Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you a story. So today we did on the court playing ball, and one of Chang's son live here. And this man there on the court, and I promise I my son, a spitting image of Chang on the court, my son. Always on the break, always fixing the locks in the back of he's stacking, and he got a little Chang is the only man that a bap when they run in. You know, man a bap when they walk in. Chang is the old, and his son got the same bap when he run in, my son. Spitting image of Chang on the court, brother.
Hey, shout out my boy Spud, man. I just see the thing.
Yeah,
shout out Spud.
Yes, Spud be dropping a lot of knowledge in the chat and some man. Spud to be saying a lot of things. So you know,
we gotta get Spud on. I mean, look, Spud, tell me a story before I come on. I gotta ask Tyrone if it's true because we always need disclaimer with Spud stories, you know. But he told me, like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, you used to be jogging and people used to be like, dude, who the hell is that? And man said, that's Tyrone. And now that you told me you are jogging the beach in Chaper, I gotta say, Spud, right, Tyrone or a monster.
When it comes to my work ethic, I got it. When it came to work out, I got to do it. Even when I came Pentecost, I used to be and these people like I live there, and people watching me like, hey, that in the basketball player? Do me something, I'm gonna do me something. I'm jogging and the people them shit. You know?
Right.
I just had that work ethic that I need to get myself to a certain level. And I can't see myself being me. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
You were definitely a beast back then, and just watching you play, like give us some Central stories, like when you've been in Central and you had such a great team. You all used to line together, hang out together. Just tell us about some of them practices I used to have, and because I know some of our practices were legendary. Because I had some players on Central team. Give us some backstories on your Central team.
Believe it or not, my best Central team that I play with, a lot of people gonna get back, but I don't care.
No. Speak the truth.
Tegan, all my years going Puerto Rico to play ball, right? Was central team, right? We then went over there. And the time we went championship with everything. It was Patrick LeBlanc, Cheese. We had a team that nobody expect we to do it. Repo. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Jan Bob Phillip, O'Neal, Kim. We had like a team like nobody would expect we to go over there and win, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we go over there and we run through this whole thing. Randy, Nigel, all of them have been on the team, pang. All of them been on the team.
I remember that tournament. I won't playing on the team. I wasn't in Central yet, but somehow I get over to Puerto Rico and for something else, playing ball for something else. And I remember Iowa playing on the outside, before Iowa take the tournament inside. Iowa playing on an outside court. And I think like the semifinals and the finals was on the inside of the gym. Yeah. And as a young player, just watching Iowa out there, my son. And like you said, that team that Iowa had, like two names that them man is my peers who I grew up with, Nigel and Randy. Like just watching Iowa play and just dominating them Puerto Rico
Don't
team.
Don't forget Arman too, you know. Arman.
Yeah, Arman playing that team that all. Yeah, Arman had all the haps, my son.
Tegan, the most serious thing, right? We in Central Dream practicing. Arman went down to try and dunk the ball. Listen. And this man just pop out. Listen. Guys, come down there and lock up, pop that shit right back in and say, get back to play. I said, what? Ain't no crying on my court. Let's go. Let's go. In the line. I said, what? Yeah, me trying to get up. No?
I vex I never get to play for Lockhart.
The only game we lose, when I get Central, they bring a team out of Jersey, Camden, Jersey. They had a dude named Greg Barr. Tegan. This boy was number 1 or number 2 in the nation in scoring. You're averaging 52 a game.
Jeez.
My God. That's
the man played, here it was. The man played Timmy them the game before. He had 54 and come back the second night and hit we for 52.
I remember that then. I played in that tournament, you know. I was on JV. I wasn't nobody there though. I was on JV. And back then, when you on JV, when they got tournaments, you could move up and play in the tournament on varsity.
Yeah.
So me and Frenchie play on the varsity with Shotgun them man.
Yeah.
We play a team from Puerto Rico that drug we, man. It was Terry, Shotgun, Dino. Them man had a good varsity team at time when I back then. But we got beat bad from Puerto Rico, my son. Like Puerto Rico are just running circles around women, son. Because like we just didn't really have that like organization how Puerto Rico used to play.
Yeah,
that's true. You're right about that, man.
So I remember that dude talking about Tyrone.
In terms of organization, when you went to the States and you start really playing that type of organized ball, what kind of message you have in terms of BI basketball and structured basketball? Because we don't know, because we do it. We play both. It's two different type of ball. And a lot of people don't understand. Sometimes they will see guys in my league and say, oh, this man can play there, this man can play there. But they really don't understand. What kind of experience you got to let that man know what you really need to play at that level?
Biggest difference, you going to a college. Home, anybody could play with anybody. Yeah, we got talent. But coming to America and playing on a college team or any team as organized, you got to remember now, you got people coming from different walks of the world. We're talking about the East Coast, wherever they be. The best of the best team. You know, ain't nothing set in stone that when you reach college, oh, you gonna start. You gotta fight for position.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to fight for position. I didn't, you know, Marcus Saxon real good. I played against Marcus Saxon when I beat him in Pensacola. And Pang is so funny, he been at Chipola. He and another dude named Jesse Pate. They were averaging 30 something points a game and the same team.
Jeez.
Jeez,
Wow.
red.
Jeez.
They play for
People.
Chipola Junior College. Marcus Saxon ended up going for them went Arkansas State. Marcus Saxon ended up coming Utah State. He been there a year before me. So when I reach out there, he don't tell them, boy, like, listen, you see the dread right there? I says, call me that crap. I already told you what I stop. Call me dread. That boy play out the gym. He used to and he look like he can't jump. So we used to have all these little open gym run, but just the team. Man, I used to catch him flipping all the time, Punk. Every day, don't care somebody new in practice. Every day. Every
It's crazy.
so what you do for a workout? I said, if I show you my workout, I might have to kill you. He said, yeah. So one day he took the whole team with Pensacola Beach, and we went running for miles. When we reached back, everybody got in the gym. No, you got people got Tyrone, let's go run the sand on the weekend. I ain't going to beat. You see the crap on that? It's like you at home, but you know America while these drugs, these hardcore drugs and people I don't trust that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I stopped going to the beach in Pensacola, but it's crazy, man. And we gotta do better. Shout out to BC. Rest in peace, my boy Moto. These is people that hold all
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Hold all them, and it's like got two of them still doing it, got both still doing it, you can still do it. We just gotta get more people into it. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays I see a lot of people only looking out for their children.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But if we want to do better for the island, everybody got to come together as one.
Right.
Everybody.
Yeah, that's
Old,
true.
new, young, whatever it is.
Yeah. Each
Everybody.
one teach one. Each one teach one.
And they go for a lot. So that we connected now. We got Bob there, we got Pang there, we got you down there, we got me up here, and we can fall into line. We just need to have a little group and we could just contact. We go from they get back on our island.
Yeah. Like I'd be thinking about like you know, people like for me, and you know, I can't come home for like an entire summer, but I could come home for a few days if I know like ahead of time, and I could come home for a week, maybe close to 2 weeks. Like, you know, I know Tegan, you the whole like a lot of summer camps and program, and so if we could get more of that where we have like just like how we doing this, like Lane Legend tell a story. We could incorporate that into some of the summer programs to do like drills and like TED Talks and things like that, and you know, just so the kids
like that.
could see that, you know, like every week or if the camps are 6 weeks, every week you get somebody to come home and talk, teach something that they went through when they was in college. Like, you know, I could teach things at Ilon when I was in college or on the national team or wherever I play ball, you know, just so they could see things from different perspective. I think that would help.
It's a great idea. A great idea.
Bang, just like you said, so we could push for next summer. I could take a week off from my job and come down next summer and wherever talk, help out the kids, drill, camp, wherever
Yeah, no, that's, you know, and we've been talking about that, you know, and like what Punk said about the camps and stuff. That I think that's so important, man. Camps, clinics, and stuff like that. And like like you guys said, like ahead of time, like Pang say you could come home for a week, etc. Say to like you said, Tyrone, you could come home for a week. I think that's what's so important. And I think that's what the kids them need. The kids they just need to see you in the flesh, see everybody in the flesh, everybody tell this story,
Hey,
everybody, help the kids out and stuff like that. They have people to look up to, at the same time, teaching them the game from different aspects and stuff like that. Because all of us play college basketball and stuff like that. And we all know how difficult it is to play college basketball. You coming from the Virgin Islands and you being the man, and then you gotta go up to, college, and then the game change and stuff like that. The coaches have a leash on you. You can only do certain things, and you gotta follow directions. You don't really have that freedom like you normally have, and stuff like that. So it's so much in the game of basketball that the kids then don't know that age, that we being able to go and talk to them and help them out and get them the knowledge, so that when they reach to that level, they are already prepared and stuff like that.
One thing we used to have an advantage of, we didn't have coaches that used to like show us plays and stuff like that. But one thing coaches used to do is just got we running, so we were always in shape. We used to do a lot of running, so we were always in shape. So a lot of time that endurance used to keep us in games. If we could go and play like a foreign team or a Puerto Rico team, if it's one thing they could never say about, they could really like outrun with.
give me a second. Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah, they might go outplay us, but they could never outrun we. They will never make us look tired. They would never make us look like they like really like running us to the ground, because we always had that endurance. So if we could put the knowledge and the thinking and the plays within our core work hard ethics, like I think that would take our kids a long way, because that's all we need, man, is like coach to come down and teach plays, or teach the reason why we to do this, or teach the reason why we to do that. And like, there's only like a few coaches that incorporate plays into basketball, and honestly only one coach I could remember, well, two maybe, Shaky and Bo. Like them is like the only two coach that I could remember that would like incorporate plays into playing basketball. A lot of time we should just go and play zone, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's it. We just play zone all day, and
zone or man to man.
Right, and we play the 2 or 3 different types of zone. And other than that, when we go down on offense, is just pass around the ball until somebody open. We never really like run plays. And
run plays. Yeah,
that's the type of preparation that I would love to incorporate to the kids, so that when they come up to Babylon, they coming in ready. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna be surprised by the level of basketball skill, because they don't know it, they don't see it. Like every team, I want like every team to be able to do that when they play private school, public school, just be able to run plays and know that coming out of St. Croix, knowing how to run plays coming out of St. Croix.
And that's gonna be a big thing, Fang, man, because like you said, ain't too many people could do it. And we lack in that kind of experience and knowledge for these kids.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
We had to adapt when we came to America to play college ball.
Right.
We had a lot. It's
definitely was a culture shock.
Yeah, that's something we had to catch up on.
It's like play. You need the ball and let you do your thing. That's
right.
it.
That's how we. That's
but
how we
America now is like, and not to put people out there. When I came up here, right, and I was coaching high school basketball, I did it for about 5-6 years. Out there at MacArthur High School in Hollywood, right? Glenn, I know you had Jungle, Michael Ford. We had one that year. We had one of the best team in Broward County. Best. We had all the play in the book, fam. Every play in the book.
Mm-hmm.
But Glenn, you just used to let John just do it thing. You see what I'm saying? Because man is just a flat out scorer like that there. Because now you put stuff in this man's head. Glenn put in when it comes to players, he can't remember them.
Yeah.
But once he catch the ball in his hand, they play. That's what he used to do. You know? That's the biggest thing we got to work on. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Yeah.
What about were you there when Mountain was up there?
Mountain, the year before me.
Oh, okay.
Brother, Wako, he played for for me. He played for RCT.
Gotcha.
I wanna jump out the gym.
My son, Tiga used to call it slope. Since Mountain was Mountain, Tiga used to call it slope.
No, son.
When you got a chance, right?
No.
And you see he right, tell he show you the picture. He dunk and he do it in his school up here.
Wow.
Tell he show you the picture.
That dude had some stupid happens.
Listen,
Yeah,
the
crazy.
dude the dunk being about 6'5", right? When they stop the picture right in the air, you know you go back and freak it. This man do that kind of straight up, you know. This man knees been up on this man head there. 6'5".
Wow.
Like it's spread
That's
out.
crazy.
Straight over. He ain't touch it. Went straight
That's
over
a
the
cool stuff.
I said, listen, this man here, for them man, like I said, boy, is a concept of just telling them players and they don't get it. You know, so that's the big adjustment. We coming from the island gotta get you.
Playing that system. Playing in that system.
That I try to say all the time because, like we say, all we play college ball and we understand. When I come back home and I start coaching with Haywood, and I always big up Coach Haywood, he's a father to us, definitely a father to me. And he gave me the authority to coach the team. From day one, I tell everybody I coach, look, the term of just beating Central and Dorican and Charlotte and Mali, yes, I know we want to win because that's what we playing. But if you don't leave complex by learning how to really play the game, and you go to the States and you don't understand shit, I fail you.
Yeah.
So I had to kind of rearrange these man mentality in terms of, first of all, you have to learn positioning on the court. You don't even know positioning. You can't just run wherever you feel like. It don't work like that. Everybody got positioning on the court. So I had to teach positioning, organization, and stuff like that. And I think that's what really missing so much right now in the Virgin Islands. We do have guys still doing it. Obviously, you know, Coach Bow, he definitely is into his thing. Ain't nobody. Bow is second to none. I used to go and pick Bow, man. Bow is one of the most intelligent coaches in the Virgin Islands. A lot of people.
Period. Period.
He's just crazy in terms of basketball.
Yeah, we're trying to get Bow on, by the way, too. We're trying to get Bow on, so you know.
Ain't gonna get enough mic for you on time.
That's what Tegan said.
I got to tell them that.
You got to tell me. You got to let me know.
Yeah, I got to tell them.
Tegan, you know when
yeah.
You know when you call somebody just to heal somebody up?
Oh man, you ain't trouble. That was
listen, it get to the point now with Donald Boy to send me text message, you know. Ain't no calling and no phone, you know. Ain't no calling and no phone.
Oh man, you ain't trouble about. But it gonna be fun having the yard, man. But I just get back to the struggle, right? This is our struggle as coaches. Our players, them, especially now, they ain't as talented like we. Let me just call a spade a spade.
Right.
But they believe they are, right? They believe because they are winning with their bad habits, bad fundamentals, bad everything. They don't need to learn nothing new because they're already winning. They don't have the competition to really push them to that level. So now when a person like myself come in and Coach Baker, who have structures and plays, we as coaches now getting the fall back in terms of, damn, why you teaching we all this shit? You don't see Dork and no place. These men are just running ball, my son. You know what I'm saying? And this is their man mentality. But I tell them, man, look, I don't know who run plays or who don't run plays. But I know one thing. When you leave complex You could be able to leave complex any team in the States, and you got to understand what the hell they're doing.
Right.
That's teaching. You know what I'm saying? So we got to teach them how to buy into run structure. We can still do our thing, because our thing to walk to. You see what kind of ball where we the man-to-man, we don't play real man-to-man. It'll work. Because our defense really helped we in our career.
Right.
But you got to be able to adjust, because the game is not just based on you. It's always changing, and you got to be able to adjust.
Man, like, everybody know how I used to play defense, and I used to be like all over the court. And when I get Babylon, a coach sit me to the side and say, anybody who know basketball know you can play defense. But I gonna show you how to play defense without consuming all the energy you use. And you could help your teammate. Only time you're supposed to be out that zone is if your man get the ball. You start in the middle of the court, and your positioning should be up and down.
Yeah.
Like going, up and down in the middle of the court. That's all. And you got good help. You got good awareness of the ball, and you're supposed to catch any cross-court pass.
Long pass.
Long pass, or get to the man before he could get a shot if you just position yourself right. 1 foot should be in the paint. You just move up and down the sideline unless the ball gets
let me give them the technical term in case they want to know. It's called boxes and elbows.
Right.
That's how you play once the man ain't got the ball. Boxes and elbows. And so once your man ain't got the ball, you better be at one of those things. If you're low, you better be at that box.
Right.
And if you're high, you better be at that elbow.
And that's it. That's one thing I trying to teach my son, because he will follow his man to the bench when he gains sub out. Like that. But that's how these kids learning.
No, you're right.
Yes.
Yeah.
You tell them stick that man, and they're gonna walk that man all the way to the bench.
It's like you tell them play a box on one without watching what going on.
Right.
Yeah.
Just stay with your man.
So again, he to position himself where he could help. Especially my son got some long hands, and he just don't know how valuable that be to him, son.
Yeah,
all
man.
he got to do is put his hand out, and he done guarded 3 players by himself. Just getting his hand out like this. If he position himself.
Now let me tell you, P, what you just say, that's the difference with people watching basketball on TV and don't understand. That's how I know I don't really argue basketball with people at St. Croix, because I know they don't understand. When you talk about long hands, and we played that USA team in 2007, and you got LeBron James on 1 ring, and Kobe Bryant on 1 ring, and then you got Dwight Howard or somebody in the center. You know that wingspan these man got?
Right.
That's the whole sideline.
That man don't control everything, so your error of passing is so thin. These man don't lock down everything because of the length. People don't really see it. They watch it on TV, but they don't really understand what they see.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and just basketball could be easy, it could be hard. It just really depending on how you make it. You could make it easy or you could make it hard.
Yeah. Basic basketball, man. And the people is not catching the concept of that day. Why I might come tell you one thing. Might shout at you, and you might tell me like, "Why you shouting at me for?" You see what I'm saying? You got some of these players that like that toughness, that tough talk. You get through to them faster. And you got some other players that's good that think you cussing at them and won't receive the message.
Right.
I done dealt with a lot of them up here. And I tell them all the time, my way or the highway. Especially when I've been out there to the high school, or the principal love me. This is the only time your parents them come and watch you practice. They practice. I bring everybody in the Tegan, sit down with them and tell them, listen, your kids now become my kids. They were me from 3, 5, 6 o'clock. Then they your turn.
Yeah.
That's it.
And I'm just letting you know right now, your kids gonna hear all kind of bomb, this bomb, that bomb, and it's nothing embarrassing. Just the love I for the game that I have, that I'm giving back to them.
Yeah, you're pushing them.
and I did bench my best player when I been to the high school. I used to take class. I bench my best player. Come to the game. Oh, why my son ain't playing? He playing. I ain't got nothing to do with me. Them go to class. You know, if you don't set that example from early, you're gonna have a lot of misleading things. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And I used to do it all the time. I don't care who you be.
That's right.
Tell them, listen,
That's right.
I was Tyrone. When I step for Coach Lockett, I go down there and I miss a dunk. I used to back straight to the bench because I know he's sending somebody to me
Yeah,
out the game.
he coming out.
Yeah.
He coming out.
I don't care about a dunk. It's 2 points.
It's 2 points.
Just make the basket and then you stay in the game. You miss, you come out. And I did the same thing like I teach me. It's my name teach me. I did what my kids did. I got the best winning JV record out there. 15 and 2, 15 and 5. Years I've been there, I lose no more than 5. 15 and something, or 16 and this, or 14 and this. I never been like a losing record out there. You know, when they had to make this different change, that's when Laka resigned, and end up under nobody. Laka resigned, I resigned into because Laka is the one that brought me there. You know,
You in. Yeah.
Right.
oh, I'm going up under nobody.
Yeah, I understand that for sure.
So when Lockett left, they wanted to bring another head coach and not make you the head coach.
Brought in another JV and varsity.
Oh no, sir.
See our rivalry, my high school.
What the name of the high school?
Miramar High School.
Miramar. Okay.
Miramar.
So what they did when they brought in the coaches, JV and varsity coach.
What's the name of your school you used to coach?
MacArthur High School.
MacArthur. Okay.
So we had league right now from Puerto Rico. You came here, you went UM. Little Puerto Rican from Puerto Rico. Rodriguez.
Point guard.
Yeah, the point guard. You know what I'm talking about?
You say he in the league now?
Yeah.
Rodriguez.
You used to play with UM. You play with UM.
Oh, the little he got that curly hair.
Yeah.
Okay, I think he dealt with. Is it Memphis? He dealt with.
He don't play much, but he made the league.
No.
Listen, let me tell you the story about he. 2 homeboys them. He was to come play with me at MacArthur. Well, Angel Desidero and another one that came from Puerto Rico. Right? And you hear about Rodriguez before, right?
Yeah. Gigi Rodriguez.
He came and stole him from us. So he ended up going to another school here. If him and his homeboy play together, we'd have tear up the whole of Broad League. He ended up going like up in the league. The kid good. He good.
Is it me, Mumba? Tyrone is breaking up a lot.
Yeah, he definitely breaking up a lot.
It might be. I think
you get your phone sitting on your wherever, like on some. You get sitting on something.
Because I can't hear you. I can't hear him good.
Now I get it in my hand.
Oh, because it sounds like the mic getting covered a little bit because you could hear you sometimes, but it just going faded.
No, I got a phone in my hand.
Okay.
I hear you good now. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it's like when you're trying to do stuff, is always somebody spoiling your program, you know. And then they try to that same year. That's when Michael Ford, when Mike been up here with me. Mike from 9 to 12 grade 8 up here.
That's one thing
You
that
got
man
to tell
could
me
do,
something about
sir.
Michael now. Let me tell you a story about Mike. You want me to tell you the story about Mike? We
Lazy.
went to DR. Pang, you are make that trip to Mexico with the DI national team with Michael Ford.
Yeah,
Me
I
and
was
think
there when
you was there, right?
I ain't missed no Mexico trip, no.
So we was there. They had Francisco Garcia for DR.
Mm-hmm.
Al Harford. You was on that one?
Yeah.
They had about 5
Yeah.
NBA players. And Mikey came on that team. It was me, Pan, Calvin White, Craig, Coffee, and basically a couple guys from the man lead break. And
We
then
had
Mikey.
some young players. We had a lot
Very
of young
young.
players on that team.
You know Michael Ford battled all them 7-footers at 6'5" and out rebound all them, man.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Jeez.
Listen, Tegan, after the
Michael
game,
Ford,
after the
man,
game,
Coffee
after the
Al
game, he
Harford
called
back.
me. After the game, he called.
It was crazy.
I tell you right now, he too big right now, man. That's a
So he live up by you?
No, Mike, that's St. Croix.
Oh, okay.
Mike,
He
that
play,
whole.
he used to win rebound when he was playing with Ujima.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is like a Dennis Rodman. He just have a knack for rebounding, dude.
He definitely got knocked for rebound.
And hey, Fang, when a man been in high school, right? About the gym, man. Anything have the board, Mike put back. Anything. Then coach, I like you up there, but Mike decide you want to go home, man.
That's another thing. That's another thing about when our players get an opportunity. We can't stress enough that you might miss home, you might get sick a few times. Stick to it. It's going to get better. It will get better. But
Yeah.
you have to stick to it, my son. You can't be missing your month. You can miss them, but you can't be wanting to run back home to see people, your friends, and so, because once it's all said and done, you're gonna get all that time to do that, man.
Yeah.
Like once you fighting to put yourself in a position where you could
Feed your family.
you could take care of your family. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's why you here. You trying to put yourself in a position where you could, when it's all said and done, you could take care of your family. So you got to stick to it, my son. Don't forget all that homesick and son, just put your mind to it. I came here for a reason, and I ain't leaving until that reason is done.
You know, I never had that day. When I leave St. Croix, I'm ready to go. I never look back to say like, okay, I homesick or whatever the situation. Never. Listen, when I come up here, 99, 2000, right? It take me 8 to 10 years to go back home, you know, Tegan.
Wow.
Because I don't know, it's like, why am I getting back home? You ain't got nothing home. The kids, the stupidity that going on home.
You're there on your journey.
You know, I might be one of the unlocked spot, go back home and get hit by a street bullet. Oh, I could. The people that might need to talk for, I can't make sure everything's straight with them. Send text message, talk, you know, I was good. But just people just have the urge to go back home to be with whatever. Nah, ain't that type
Yeah,
of part.
we definitely got too much
So
stories of that, because we definitely had some players that had some opportunities, and that alone will mess them up. They couldn't handle the Babylon life. But
So here's my message to you, T. Because we all gonna talk about this already. Just watching things from the outside and just seeing the talent that's pretty much wasted, because we all know the Virgin Islands is really like a hidden secret for talent, not just in basketball, but in baseball, in track and field, with no facility, with less of everything that everybody else have to offer, and we still come out and succeed. What kind of message you will have in terms of people who in charge to let them know, look, if you only just go in to the next generation, we could produce wave of Tyrone Allick, wave of Tim Duncan, wave of Billy Pam, wave of Mumba, wave of Tia. What going on? How come these people don't really see what we truly got? What's the block? What do you think?
The biggest thing down there is the money that they're using for the wrong thing. But people do the research. The Virginians get millions and trillions of dollars from the other age. But they use it for their family and unnecessary stuff. I read a lot of stuff. St. Croix got the money Tegan, but they point it in the wrong thing. But hopefully, Calvert White in a good spot. You know?
Yes.
And we did that.
You breaking up, Tyrone.
You breaking up.
Yeah.
You know?
No, not really. You hear something in the background might be feeding into your mic too.
No, me hear nothing on.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay.
You can hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, start with Calvert
okay.
White. Because we do have Calvert White now, a former national team member. He's now the head of sports park, and he's really doing a great job in terms of pushing out programs and stuff like that. But he still do need the support in terms of we getting the funding to get our own facilities, so we don't need to keep going to these schools trying to get these facilities and all this foolishness. We should be at a place where we should have all our facilities ready. So when we call back legends like you guys, we can have a legendary game and so forth. We don't have nothing like that. Yet we go to all of these third world countries that they call third world, like Cuba and Colombia, Venezuela, and these man got facilities like crazy. So what we missing?
Well, we need all of we to just start writing letters. We could write some letter and send to these people as a whole and see we could go from there. Because the money, like I said, the money the biggest problem, and the brown people have money in their hand. We just need to see who we could get in touch with.
That's true. Money is the problem, man. And the problem is too, back home is like a crab in a barrel type of mentality, man. Everybody out for themselves, man. The people them in the higher power, they just out for themselves. Because if you really think about it, we in the year 2020, I graduated high school in 2000, right? And I can remember when Timmy make it to the NBA, that was like 96, 97 or something like that, and stuff like that. And from that time he make it to where we are right now, ain't really nothing developed as far as athletics. And I'm not just talking about basketball, I'm talking about baseball as well too. Like with baseball, we don't even have a wall baseball classic team. You know that you have that World Baseball Classic tournament where all the countries are play to see who is the best country in the world. We don't even have one, and we have a bunch of former major leaguers and stuff like that. So it seems like the people in the higher power not really looking to sports as a foundation for anything, and that's what's so troubling and stuff like that. If they could put some money into go ahead.
Sorry, Dave. My question to you: what do you think that is? You think is it jealousy? Is it ignorance? Can they see what really happened? Are they not watching?
I just think it's
the Virgin Islands have produced more talented athletes than any nation in the world, our sport.
I think is
what we missing?
I think the people in power is just greed. I just think it's greed. They're not really using their brain, because look, if you could get multiple people to get multiple scholarships in multiple sports, you increase the odds of people making it or achieving a dream. So if you do that to help these youths, when they get to that level, they could bring the money back, they could bring opportunities back, and we could build like that. It's like a each one teach one mentality, right, Tegan? So like you'll be holding these free basketball camps, right? If one of these kids make it to the NBA or make it successful in life, you played a major part in their life. They're going to remember that. So they're going to always come back and look out. So if we do that for multiple people, it's just going to build. It's the same thing like we create this platform. Like me, I love sports so much. I live and die sports, baseball and basketball to the death of me. And I always pay respect to all the OGs. Tyrone, Allick, Zorro, Pang, Tegan. Base, he coached me 1 year. Mac. So a lot of people. So I always thinking like what we could do. What we could do to I always used to think what I could do to honor Ayo. That was my mentality. I ain't worrying about me. I worrying about Ayo and then the future generations and stuff like that. But like it seems like the people in power, they don't think like that. They're not thinking like that, you know. So that's why I think this we having this platform and we having this discussion and stuff like that when probably open some eyes, and get things rolling and stuff like that. Because if we have like a facility where the kids could actually go and walk out, we don't have to worry about who get a key and this and that and blah blah blah. If we have a facility where we could have access to the gym and you could hold your camps, and like we talked about earlier, how we could bring veterans, people who play basketball, who have experience, they could come down and hold a clinic and stuff like that. You understand? We have so many people that play the game that they could spread knowledge. They could talk about their experiences and their mistakes to help the use them and stuff like that. Just like that. Even having a facility where we could host games. You see what I'm saying?
Tyrone, I like that jersey. Tyrone for honest Utah State. Yeah.
He always had it on.
So
I didn't know this until he get up.
so like if we could if we could No, I was saying even if we could have a facility that we could hold tournaments, if we could hold games and stuff like that. Say Thomas is able to hold some games at their UVI gym, etc., or whatever gym they got over there. We don't have anything whatsoever. If we could hold games and create jobs for other people and stuff like that and bring money into the island and stuff like that, then a lot of positivity will happen. But we just have to get the right people involved and the right people push for that.
Well, yeah, I go and see if I could make some straight up here. I'm gonna see if I can reach out to.
Let me tell you what I see, because I did home. I know you guys are in the States, and this is why, because I played professional 10 years. Lucky enough, you guys could have done it too. And like I don't tell Pang all the time, if we had a professional league, trust me, we'd have been producing wave and wave of talent. I think the Virgin Islands really don't understand what we have. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they understand when people say all the time Tim Duncan is top 10 player, not in the Virgin Islands, in the world. You know what I'm saying? Might be top 5 in the whole world. You know what I'm saying? And then you have a guy like Tyrone, Allick, Coffee, myself, Pan. We ain't even call Leon Chimeham, who was the king of Australia. If Weapon go Australia, they have 4-star Weapon in Australia. I play in Venezuela, they have 4-star Weapon. This is a VI man. They got a poster. If Weapon comes to St. Croix today, nobody know Weapon but we.
Nobody. The real good.
We don't understand what we truly have. You know what I'm saying? We say, yeah, man, that man good, that man blah, 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 blah. It's not about glorifying nobody, Pam. It's about understanding what you have in terms of talent. I don't think we ever truly understand the talent-rich country that we was. And if we are only saying, man, let me put the facility and everything behind this, let we got all professional leads, semi-pro lead, I guarantee you, it won't be one Tim Duncan. It'd have been a wave of players in the NBA. Man would have been wondering, damn, what the hell they feeding these man in the islands? Like, dead serious. We was playing, man, with 2 weeks practice, Tyrone. Me and you and Pang know this. 2 weeks practice. We playing against Puerto Rico with a $3 billion budget. Carlos Arroyo, Herrera. You play Dominican Republic with 5 NBA players. You play Mexico with NBA players. You play in Argentina. We had no business being there.
None.
Still compete. We don't
just
understand
the talent we got, man.
We just don't understand.
Anybody got, not to cut you off, but nobody ain't got Timmy contact number for Timmy?
No, I only talk to Timmy when I see you.
I'll tell you this, right? I'll tell you this. So I had to be going to a bunch of AAU tournaments, right? Kevin Durant have an AAU team. Roger Bear have his team. LeBron James got AAU team. Russell Westbrook got AAU team. Bradley Beal got AAU team. A bunch of people got travel team that they created opportunities for other youths. You see what I'm saying? Like we don't really have anything. We don't have anything to support our youths whatsoever. We don't have nothing, and that goes for our kind of sports and stuff like that. You know, so why not see that? Because when I go to the tournaments, I'd be like, man, imagine if we used to come up to these tournaments and play and have exposure and stuff like that. Like that's the thing that we missing. We missing a lot of stuff. We missing the facility. We missing the opportunities. There's so much stuff we missing.
And the main thing is the funding. We definitely need to get some more funding.
Yeah.
And it don't necessarily have to come from the government. You know what I mean? Like if we could get the word out to the right people, like a lot of these places, if that like let's stick to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico and them places, they get Nike sponsors and so, you know.
Yeah.
Like they don't, you know, if we could, one thing I learned about being in Babylon or just being around basketball, watching basketball, we got a lot of VIP people in position to make stuff like that happen, you know. But it's like that crab in a barrel thing.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people that leave home and just don't look back.
Don't look back. It's true. It's true, man. It's true.
Hey, Tegan, thing then we could try and reach out to Jaja too, you know. Jaja doing good things up there in Orlando.
Yeah, Jaja. I don't see Jaja.
I don't be in contact with Jaja. What happened to iPhone in the States? Another guy?
Amber
That's Mumba. I ain't got no Amber Lot of it. That's Mumba.
Orlando hot.
But in a hot place, Orlando, my son. And Tyrone ain't too far with Miami.
And they're right down the road.
Yeah, them places hot down there.
No, but hey.
Anytime I see South Africa start rioting, I know this shit is a psyop. Because you know how to think outside the box.
Jaja,
South Africa start rioting, I call him phone.
Jaja got his own league. I think it's called All Stars is Bright, or I can't remember, but I think that's the name. He has his own league, he has his own travel team, and he doing some good stuff and stuff like that, you know.
You know that they fall up under the Orlando Magic thing, that's why.
Yeah. Jaja doing it the right, he doing some good stuff, you know. So, and again, you know, it's tough doing all that stuff with him because he's Jaja Richards. He like a well-known person in Orlando, but what he doing, it's small, but he doing some good stuff, you know. So
yes, and Jamil here too. Don't forget Jamil going on.
Yeah, Jamil got his camp going on, and I gonna drive my son down there to Jamil one weekend, and just let he walk out my son for a little bit. You know, teach you some things and so on.
Yeah,
and that's that we need a lot of that, man. Like, see, like even what you were just talking about, Jaja. If Jaja could bring home some of them teams, I know probably he have his funding issues, but if he could bring home some of them teams where even some of our players could see some different players on their level, may even change their mentality of how much they may need to improve. Because I know if Jaja bring a team come, you know, them are running plays, them are going to confuse our players a little bit, you know what I mean? Because they ain't used to that.
Yes,
if they could see that, maybe it might self-motivate them man to want to work harder, want to work on the individual game and get different. I'll be about different.
No, you absolutely right about that. You're absolutely right about that. I even had I think I was talking to Haywood because I was trying to get one of the high school team from Orlando to try and go down to the Virgin Islands and attend the tournament, because I don't think the people them back home don't realize like these schools up here will love to go to the Virgin Islands. They will love to go to a Caribbean country that's a U.S. territory and be able to play in a tournament. They could go to the beach and experience that life and stuff like that. So it's just making it happen and getting the right people involved and stuff like that. Because a lot of these teams will love to go down to the Virgin Islands and play. They would love to do that. You know?
That would be an exposure that might create where the teams back home get invited to a tournament up here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It might create that type of environment.
Well, we're gonna definitely try and push forward. I'm gonna make some calls and see what I could do on my end. And let's get this ball rolling, man.
Yeah, we definitely gotta get our youths them back, because it used to be all about basketball for us growing up, and we definitely gotta get that mentality back.
We gotta look out for these kids, man.
Yeah, you got to, man.
I got a little nephew that lived down there. He probably just started playing basketball last year, playing Zorro young team, and he never played basketball before. So I would love to see he get into more camps and so he could learn and get better.
Yeah, he played my lead.
Yeah.
Gabriel. Yeah. Big Gabriel. He big enough, man.
Tal,
he is.
And
my boy,
he ain't ban Tal. He just 1 year, he just shoot up, my son.
I see a picture of him. He tall. You know.
Son. So I would love to see. I gonna make sure Gabriel get here in your program this summer, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, man. But the other thing. Oh no, go ahead.
This thing is all about you, though. So I still want to hear a couple more stories. You yet?
I had a question. I had a question.
I like a fan just listening to you, to all these stories, the things that you say you did, and
I try and get this thing adjusted, man. It keep going. The mic keep going in and out.
You sound good right now.
You sound good right now. You sound good.
Hey, I had a question. Right, what was for you? Right, coming from home and just dominating, averaging all the points, and you just had the freedom to play. Talk about just the challenges of playing in a college system, and like we kind of touched on it earlier as far as you know how the coaches are. You have to play, but you got to play by their book. You can't just go out and do what you want to do because like you will sit on the bench. So just talk about how you have to make that adjustment.
Well, really. Your body language and everything speak for itself. When I went to college, just the way I was doing stuff in college, the will to win, the will to do this and do that and get ahead, a lot of people that will got these coaches to like me a lot. You know, like I said, no matter what, even when I went to Utah, I've been out there running in a snow Tegan when everybody sleep.
Wow.
And these people's streets when everybody sleep. You know, I skip class. If I skip a class, I was so tired I skipped one class. The coach had me up early 3, 4 o'clock. This before our first practice at 5 o'clock. You running. You gonna run just for skipping class. And then when practice start, you gonna run some more. After practice, you gonna still run. These is stuff that make you want to quit if you're not strong-minded, you know?
Yeah.
But I just know I did wrong. I'm going to take my punishment like a man, and I'm going to do what they tell me to do.
Yeah.
And then in practice, I was basically the first one in all the drills them. So it's like, wait, he ain't going to stop, he ain't tired. That type of mentality, they're looking at me like, he got extra motor that we don't know about.
Exactly.
It's just that will to win, man, you know? Once you determine to do something, you're going to go out and do it. And that's what I see the difference we have for these kids. They ain't got that willpower, you know? And then it's like, if you're in a group of guys, I come wrong, right? Said, no, it's me, you, Pang, Mumba, all of us, right? And everybody keep coming telling Pang, hey, Pang, you's the man. Nobody can do better than you, bam, 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 bam. See stuff like that there? That would push me more harder to be better than Pang.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? These kids don't have that determination. You know, me, I want a piece of pang. That's what I want.
Right.
You're doing everything. I need that action right there.
Right.
I need that.
The only way you could be the best is if you.
That's the only way you're gonna bring yourself out.
Only way.
The only way. And that, like I said before, that's the smoke I want, Gromo, or everybody. Listen, I got this motto, right? I don't care what age you is, woman, man, or child. Once you step on in between them lines, you're gonna get. You're gonna get.
No more.
You're gonna learn one way to the next. You should have never stepped on this basketball court. First and foremost. You know, everybody get treated the same. My daughter, they get all the time.
Hey, you ever really try to be like a motivational speaker? Because you got me pop up right now. I'm ready to go up that game. So I don't know where you drinking or smoking, but you got me ready to go there battle, brother. You ever try to be a motivational speaker?
Tika, you know my major is philosophy, you know.
Yeah, philosophy.
So guess what? I could sit down just like you could sit down and we could break down topics and whatever for hours. You know? So my job is like, my job is to sit down and talk to the younger brothers that work with me. You know what I'm saying? They going through the little problem, whatever the situation is. I sit down and give them pointers to the point that I lost track of time. I don't have to do nothing, but you have to make your numbers. You know? Sometimes you get lost track of time and I don't do it no more. I catch me a lunch break or something and we sit down and talk or after work. But other than that, there, I just want to see everybody do good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. No matter the situation is you in. You know? Feeding your family, taking care of that. You know what I'm saying? The best for you. You know? So it is, man. You know, hey, I got a challenge coming up, you know. My son get out in a year and a half, and he tell me I better be in shape for when he get out because he want to smoke. So I said no problem. So I got my hands full ahead of me, you know. And I'm looking forward to it, you know. I'm looking forward to it.
That kind of similar to the question I was just going to ask you. Like, do you still play ball?
No. Pang, the only ball I play is one-on-one with my daughter. That's it. That's it. The man that's still playing ball is Sammy, not me.
Yeah, that's one dude that I always love playing with and against because Sammy to bring that heat, brother. Sammy, he's a defensive man, and he's a sharpshooter.
Yeah.
And the other end with Karasong. One thing I used to like about watching you play, like the core players that you used to play with, son, you used to just inspire that dog in your teammates. Like it seems like when you go, everybody go. Like how was playing with Ujima like coming up? Like I know Ujima is legendary. How was it playing with him, man?
That's who really raised me, you know, Ujima. And the love I get for that team is never ending because it goes back to when we win the championship, first Ujima, right? After that following year, I tell them, listen, I going to play with Top Gun, man. I tired of you. Like, I think it's advantage over here. Let me go play with Top Gun. So now, you know, that cause big beef between me and, you know, people. You're leaving your home team to go play with these dude and da. So my thing now, when I leave them there, my smoke now is what all of them I just leave.
Right.
Ujima. That's where we're heading for. We ain't worrying about man them because man them gonna always be there. You see what I'm saying? So now, every night before and the Rasta playing ball in Shabbat, oh yeah, you know it's on, is this, is that. The trash talking start from in Shabbat. So now all this time I got in my head, yeah, I just don't know. I know what I'm gonna do. And I know every last one of you how I to play. Bola is a different animal. He will build different. Ain't nothing you could do to stop that guy. Nothing. You see what I'm saying?
You stay in touch with him?
You got to contain. You got to contain him. He gonna get his. You know? But my biggest thing was to go back after them. And I got it. I ended up beating them and winning championship, but I'm gone. They didn't like it. Yeah, they didn't like it, but Tegan, it was fun just going back and forth, you know what I'm saying? From Ujima to Top Gun, winning championship, you know, vice versa.
So,
it was
Pang,
fun doing it.
You and Tyrone playing the same team?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Joe? Man.
I'm going to tell you something.
That's ridiculous, man.
I never play against Tyrone.
That was going to be my next question. If you ever play against Tyrone.
Even when I went in the Shabbat League, Tyrone them create a team called pay-per-view. I play with Tyrone. So I never played not one game against Tyrone. Never. I
never play against him. But I was younger than Tyrone, so I never get a chance to play against Tyrone. The only time I play against Tyrone when Tyrone came, I played a pickup game with me in Complex. That was it. And it didn't end too well. And I never get to redeem myself.
Hey, it's just the challenge, man. You gotta step a challenge for everybody. You see what I'm saying? When you step on the court, you gotta remember now. Everybody hear your name, everybody want action. Let me see who you good for. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. One thing I like, Spud, you see Spud? I'm gonna tell you something a lot of people don't know, right?
Yeah, let me hear this.
It's funny actually telling her this year.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
I come back from college, right? We done Shabbat court playing ball. From the time I walk on the court, right? Sport come on the court, get his unit on, watching me. Oh, you that guy. I need this. You that guy. All right. All right. Believe it or not, right, Tegan? Your boy catch me slipping and dunk on me, no?
Wow. No,
hey. He catch me slipping and dunk on me.
But never tell me this story. Where did I see the ball?
Listen.
He there in the chat. I'll know. You see
he there.
Yeah, when he said
I can't see much of
we
it.
can't see the but only how I know is because I get a chat I get it live on my phone. So I could for some reason when you watch it live, you could see the names.
Ain't showing the name of most people.
Right. But on the live it's showing all of the names.
I can't see something.
Yeah. And like what Pang said on Facebook, in the chat, you could see all the names. Like when you go back and watch it, you're gonna see all the names.
But they have to accept the like when they get an invite, they gotta give Mumba permission to see the name for us to see the name.
To see the name.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Because I see
boy, catch me and you know I can't do names. Every time he catch me from then on, it been like, all right. You know, he just came quick like this. He come with a game. Cause you're hitting everything. It's like, oh yeah, Tyrone there. I got to step my game up. You know, talk trash. It was, you know, back and forth. That's the type of stuff I like. You don't want to be walking on a court thinking, well, man, I'm gonna just dominate this year. It's gonna be boring. I'm gonna drop 30 points. It's gonna be boring. A regular usual night. No. I want to step on the court and somebody challenge me and it going back and forth.
Right.
Back and forth. You know, this is why people go to watch game. They want to see a show. You know, not nobody want to come to a game was boring. He do irregular thing. He do this here. Nah. Let the people and get the money's worth. And that's what I like playing against Mandem.
One good thing I can remember when I first came Central, Central had lunch league.
Yeah.
And I had a boom squad. I remember if you remember.
Hold up. The Advantage squad.
But I gonna tell you, I just lie on myself just a little while ago. I said never play against you. But I did play against you in a lunch league. It just came back to me. I don't remember if you remember having a big game against Fireback one year.
Yeah, you play with Fireback. Yeah, you're lying. You play with Fireback.
And we almost beat Tayo that game there. That year we were having a good year. I trying to remember our team name because I wasn't Ujima in school. I had a different name in lunch league. But I can't
remember most we were the school team. We were the school team.
Nah. Not that team you play with won't really like the school team. You were playing with what S brother name be?
Adika.
Adika, that man I saw. You were playing with Adika, Radu. I want to say Radu were there, but I ain't sure. But you had more of like a Kennedy Shabot team.
I forgot it. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but that been a good year. That's one time I play against you. I like myself all year. One time.
Tegan, them game there, right? Listen.
Crazy.
When Fireback come to play, right, in Central Gym, Lunch League, the whole of Grove, you know. And one side of the bleachers, you know. The wiring there, you know. Cheese, Lampy, listen, wiring a gym, man. Man, good old days.
Yeah, I used to like watching Lampy them play. When Cheese them had a team, I think they had a pushers team in Shabot. Them man used to wear purple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to love coming and watching them game, them and son.
Tegan, when I first see Lampy play ball, right? When I first see Lampy play ball, I said, listen, if they don't send a strong Garrett man back down the island.
What?
Listen now.
Lampy in his yard. Lampy and his brother them. They don't lift weights now. Lampy them got bricks, stack on bars. Bricks.
That's crazy.
That's crazy for real, my son.
That's
too strong for your own good, man. Rum dog.
Strong, brother.
Now, Lappy was tough. Lappy 102. He was one of my favorite players too, because man, he used to just go there, get numbers, no complain. Yeah, just tough, dude. Just tough.
And Lampy will dunk on you if you catch it, if you slip.
Easy too.
Yeah.
Easy.
You get out your head.
Also, one thing you and Lampy had that I ain't really see much coming. Like you and Lampy had hang time, son. But you're the only man that I saw have hang time off of 1 foot. Like most people with hang time is a 2 foot jumper. But you're the only man when you hit, like when you take off and you got a little bump, you could shift and you be in the air long. And Lampy's the other man, but Lampy's a 2 foot jumper.
Yeah.
And Lampy half a post.
Bang, you know where I get that from?
Another thing. Sorry, Tyrone. Here's another thing. Tyrone, you ever check your farty? Because you are fast, dude. And you underestimate your speed. Your ass was like, dude, you are fast like shit. Like fast.
Till I reach college, right?
I used to say Tyrone faster than me.
From the time I reach college, them I used to be like, yo, do you know how fast you is? I like, no, everybody tell me that they're growing up in high school, you know. When I start to do, right, I start to clock myself in the drilling that we used to do in college. And I used to be like, God damn, people are still running and you on the sideline. That's how I start to realize, like, you see the drill you were talking about, Pang, with the ball through the leg running? Tegan? Listen.
Yeah.
When I went junior college, right? We call it 8-ball shuffle. You gotta go 8 times. Start on one end and finish on the other end with the ball doing that there, right? When I finish, they still been on the 5th one. And I've been on the opposite side, just standing up, right?
That's crazy, Bomba.
So the coach said, we're gonna start you like 2 rows behind. So you behind 2. And I still finished before them. He said, wait, you grew up doing this drill? I said, listen, from the time I was small, with my coach, 6, 7 years old doing this, middle school with Mr. Devon Peters, high school with Lockard, college doing this, you know, the same thing, you know. That's something we had to do. Yeah. It ain't, you know, ain't nothing gonna do about it.
I used to run maze when I was in school. I used to run maze when I was in school. It's suicide, but Suicide, right? Suicide.
Yeah.
So our suicide, we used to run like the full length of the court, and then you come back down to the other end. So they used to call it maze. I used to run maze in like 43, 45 when people like running it in like minute 15 and I done at 43, 40. I think I once at one time I did at 41. Like
Tiga, you know what the worst thing? Dylon, when I went college, right? You know the 6 mile mark? The four laps them?
Make it down to 6. Yeah.
Listen, the first time I do it, right? I do it like 6:05. You know, back home we never used to really test ourselves on them there, right? But I wasn't said running, I was jogging really. So the coach said, Tyrone, do you know that's for the big guys making it in 6:05? I said, okay, so will you need me to make it in? He said like 5:35, around there for the mile. I said, okay. He said, you kind of guesstimate what time you're going to do it? I said, nah, I know I'm going to beat that 5:30 you talking about. So I push myself to the max, right? I do that shit in 4:45. 4 laps around the track.
That's speed. That is
4 laps.
Olympic. That's Olympic sprinter speed. Trust me. That's crazy.
So now, what I did is something he expect from the guards now. So now everybody that's a guard, they mad.
I know they hate you, but
that's the same thing I'm thinking.
Listen, I had a roommate named Chris from Mississippi. I think, man, the dude fight through the school year about 10 times. Just because of that day.
Wow.
Man, you can't be running so fast, man. You already got the starting position. I say it's not about that. I like to push myself. So if I push myself, I'm going to push y'all. One team, one unity. He started doing it with me. But every time he do it, he throw up on his sideline.
Hey.
You got to push yourself.
I ain't going to lie, you are fast, dude.
And he got
the most I ever did that same 6 minutes. I need talking about Mumbai. Let me tell you, just compare, because people think I was fast. My best time in that day, like you said, was 5:37 in college. And you just run a full party. So you know fast you gotta run that thing.
Oh yeah. Well, I was doing listen, Tegan, I was doing the 1 lap alone in like 35. Like 35 around the whole thing. Pushing.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's great sprint.
Another thing, Bomba, I guarantee they know. I used to play baseball too, Tegan.
That's what I hear. I think Spud. Somebody said that.
I think let me get some story with that. Bomba, you can take the lead at this.
Listen, I used to play. I end up. That's to tell you how bias and people is down there in St. Croix and jealousy. I was a catcher, right? Johnny Dewey.
Johnny Dewey, yeah.
We used to play for his father, right?
Okay.
So Adika then had their team. He had Reds, you had Cobras, all the good team them. Kareem then had their little with JD Clark, everybody.
Reds. Genix,
Genix them, right? So we are playing 1 year up east, right? And everybody used to be like, dude, only a few man could have steal me, We talking about Sibo, Adika them. These is fast man that steal. And how I used to catch, people used to try me because I used to actually be back there saying down. So it's hard to try ball saying down from there to second base. So 1 year, my batting thing being up to good batting, everything. I'm gonna call people name.
I'll be right back.
That's your name, Brian, right? Brian.
Hey, yo, Mike.
Your mic gone.
You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. Okay.
You got a dude named Brian, right? That used to play with them man. his father was over the league. I make All-Star Bomber, right? For catching. He make All-Star too, right? So I said before, because all of them being so biased, I show up to the All-Star game, you know. They went west. And guess what I went? I sit down in the stands the whole time. Just because the biasness, you know what I'm saying?
Because the bias, yeah.
Yeah. I used to do my thing. I love baseball. Baseball was one of my next love, you know?
Yeah.
But when I start growing and catching and my knees were getting weak, I can't do it.
Yeah, you couldn't
do it. I went from my 9th grade year. I went from I want to say about 5'7", 5'6", 5'7", straight to where I be right now, you know.
Wow.
And my knees were hurting so bad, the growth spot, you know. Just that fast I grow, man, I say, you know what, I can't be catching no more. And that was the last time I played baseball.
Last time, man.
Wow.
That's
last
crazy,
time.
How much over the hit? You gotta let me know.
Probably about 2 or 3 in a lifetime.
Hey,
okay.
You know what's crazy about that story? That's the same reason why I started to really take basketball serious. I make All-Star, biasness, same thing. That's that. So you know, it's funny you said that because it's true. Some of that stuff that doesn't happen down there, man. You check, and some people will deal with it, and some people won't deal with it. You know, that's just how it is.
I think that's the hardest thing to do. That dual sport thing is hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's very hard.
Yeah,
you guys,
it's like.
Excuse me a second, guys.
Yeah.
My phone.
Hey, fellas, my phone looking to go dead, and the charger ain't working.
No, man, you good, man. You good.
So, how much percent? They're gonna give us how much time we got left? How much percent you there?
The 15 thing just came, man.
Okay, so that's about another 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, about another 5-10 minutes. You know.
So, how much man league championship you won?
A total?
Yeah, total.
I think about 5 or 6.
And most of them was with Ujima.
Or Ujima. Yeah.
How much championship you won with Top Gun?
I think 2. And the rest were Ujima 3. Something like that there.
Okay.
Listen, Pang, it's just the other day when I went home, before my grandmother passed away. Don't let me say the other day I went home. Right? I've been there telling them do the for high school, right? I tell them, listen, I got over 70 something trophy in my grandmother's house, right? But most of them broke up now, right?
Yeah.
70 something trophy. I want to say about 60 of them is scoring title. Scoring title. The last league I playing, I'm gonna show you something. The last league I playing, this why I win. I win the MVP and the thing.
And this is
this
in Babylon?
One of them.
This is in Babylon
or here. No, Babylon.
Babylon? Okay.
Yeah, this one of them. This in 2004. And this one here, I win this. This is the last league I played. Wait. This my little junkie closet, you know. This is the last one I win.
Seem big.
Well, that's it. And that was in 2004 too?
This one here is no, this one here is 2014.
Okay.
This year was the scoring title I win in 24 hours. The gym shot.
Yeah.
They had a league. So a couple of do them I used to play me and Sam, we playing the league. And end up winning that day.
Jeez, but you still winning scoring titles, my son.
One One question I want, the purpose of the podcast is to big up some of the VI legends. Like, give us some names that who you, so we could reach out to some of these people and see if they're willing to get on the podcast. What's some of the names of people who you would like to see get interviewed?
Well, most of them I don't touch bases with, you know. See if y'all could get Johnson Isadora out there for sure.
Okay,
I got ain't get your name.
I got a link with Johnson. I like talk to Johnson.
A lot of people asking for Bola.
Baka for sure.
A lot of people asking for Bola.
Sure.
I don't know if I noticed. I don't know if I noticed that when Shotgun mentioned Bola, somebody Christopher posted in the chat that Bola's still up in Maryland killing.
Still up there killing them, man.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
This guy is insane.
Hey, make sure I get Jomoto,
Jomo there in the chat today.
Yeah, I just see you all here.
We gotta get you on, Jomo. We gotta get you on for sure.
Jomo was one of my Jomo was one of my favorite players at the time we were coming up, like in Complex. I next when Jomo gets.
Do I hear something funny?
Easy.
I take Jomo under my wings in Elena when Jomo first come up, right? And I say, yo, this dude right here could go, man. You know, I sit down and talk to her and I tell, listen, back then Jomo wasn't that serious about ball, you know? But after I don't push the little button, push that little pin, hey, you need to take this seriously, man, you could go far. Tegan, I think me, Jomo, and Claude Daniel, right? We went to a camp in Jersey, in Camden, right? And we've been playing against a bunch of Italian and all kind of thing, right? They got this this boxer drill called 201, right? So I watching the drill and I asked the coach, like, yo, what is the rule to the game? He said there's no rule. Listen.
That was it.
That was it. Me, Jomo, and Claude tear up everything. Man was getting elbow left and right in the mouth, bust down left, everything. Listen, we outside in the parking lot, right? You got some goal outside. I keep telling Claude, listen, I can't be dunking on the people in the rim like that, man. I'm going to break the rim. I sit down on the floor, you know. Claude went up, right? And tear off the people in backboard, you know. I run straight in the hotel, leave the two of them back there, you know. Like, I come tell America to break people thing, leave the thing alone, man.
That's great.
I don't know. I get Terry and Neto. What about Terry there anyway?
Terry the home.
Terry the home. That's somebody we love to get on, you know. So
yeah. So
every day. I mean, we'll have to research him.
Listen, I never see nobody score the ball like Terry, man.
Easy, man.
So easy.
In the end of the game, you be like, man, Terry had 15, man. Terry had what? Terry had 36, 37.
I used to tell that man. I used to tell that man, when my league start, I just go ahead and write that man name and the scoring title, my son. Just go ahead and write his name and the scoring title, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, one Saturday, right? You had a big tournament up Central, right? This when Terry being Arthur, right? And the man saying Terry ain't gonna show up this, that, because he got Bible school and all kind of thing, right?
He's a 7-day Adventist.
Yeah, my boy. Terry come in some church socks, right? And knock them man for about 40 points, you know.
Watch out.
About 40 quick points, man. Tegan is like, you know, you bring somebody to a guest appearance.
Yeah.
Stay there, hail up the crowd and then back out the door. My boy, Terry hit them for 40 and right back out the door like nothing happened, you know. Got it, you know. Yeah, man.
He was a professional scorer.
Yeah, man. He used to make it look easy. He used to make it look easy, man. Jeez.
It's certain things you can't teach, man.
No.
And that's one of it. Like, well, you can't teach that.
Terry used to play ball in short socks and shell tops, Adidas, low top.
And kill you.
All day long.
Remember, that's crazy. And he had bent. So you got a little bent elbow.
I know, man.
Terry got power you a shot.
Yeah.
The first time the man do it, the first time the man do it is when I be in Central, you know. When I had to play Central, Terry come up there and hit me by a quick 30 something and went right back home. Like who he did. I said, somebody you need to get on the team next year.
Right.
That's what you need.
Crazy.
Like, yeah.
Terry was serious. He won't no joke.
He won't no
Terry
joke.
He could have shoot mid-range 3-pointers and he could get to the hole.
Yeah.
Hey, you know who's another person to Tegan? Cause he just, it's so funny, right? He just hit me up for a friend request, Tucson.
Same here. After our first interview, he hit me up the next day.
Don't let me lie to you. I forget we there. I just see yesterday, but he hit me up. He into racing car.
I want to say he did Tampa, but I ain't sure.
I think that's what we there, but he did racing car.
Yeah, here we up, Tucson. Here we up. Hey, this a quick funny story. So I went to Bethune-Cookman to play baseball, right? And I went to the basketball game, watching the basketball game. Guess who I see? I hearing Richard Tucson going to the school the whole time. And nobody know. Well, I didn't know. That was crazy.
Me and Johnson used to drive down there and go see he play. Oh, so
we in the same gym and we even said no.
Well, he went to a JUCO in Tampa. He went to a different school before he went Bethune-Cookman. So he won't always there. I think he finished like he last year or two.
I think it was my first year there was his last year. That was in 2002, 2003. That's when
we blinking, fellas. We blinking too.
One last thing before you go, Terry. He battery there. I didn't even know you went Bethune-Cookman, Mumba.
Yeah, I went there 2 years.
I didn't
2002 to 2004. Yeah.
Where?
Bethune-Cookman.
Bethune. Yeah.
Who went there?
Me. Well, Tucson went there too.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah.
So we gotta let Tyrone close out. 2 is very short. So T, it's a pleasure, let the people know. We're so happy to hear your story. Any final words?
Well, it was a blessing to be on the platform with y'all fellas, man. I always look up to my VIP people, whether before me, after me, and to the kids them out there, man. Stay in school. The biggest message, stay in school. Yeah. Without school and your education is no father, you can't get that far, man. That's how serious this world is, man. You might get a job, but your knowledge ain't gonna be the same.
Right.
And just push. The world is push, man. Ain't nothing out there you cannot do. There's nothing out there. Anything you want in life, go get it, man. Go get it. Love my VIP people, them, man.
That's right.
Love. For
man, sure. This was so good, hearing your story and just learning things that I ain't never hear before, and I've been in places with you for long period of times, and it was good sitting down chatting with you today. And thank Mumba and Tegan for having me on as a guest host. I would love this anytime I invite me, I would be happy to come on.
Every Sunday you're there, man. Every Sunday you're there.
Yeah. Good. Every Sunday we already talk about that. Yeah, we agree.
Cool.
Hey, Tegan, you see, I had to rep my team. My team was going far before the thing gone in.
I know. I was watching you just state you were ranked. He was ranked, and I always keep up with that just because of you. And I always keep up with Utah State. He was ranked.
Hey, and they just sent me a thing because I went. I forget 10 years out of school from 98. That was 2008. They just sent me another one to come out there. I feel old, man. They don't be sending me these 20-year anniversary thing, man.
I tell
you know what I'm saying?
I feel you, man. But
it was a pleasure, man. It was a pleasure, fellas.
No, man, it's really an honor and a pleasure, man. Really.
I'm gonna hit all of your inbox so we could start pushing on top of this here, man.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
For sure.
Definitely.
We got to do it, man. This just the start, like Bomba. The best thing you do, Antigua, with this podcast, man.
Right.
It's the best
Definitely.
thing.
Yeah, man, for sure, man.
This a stepping stone for bigger things to come, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. You know, and one more thing I wanted to say too was like with this with this platform, I want to be able to talk about having a Virgin Islands Hall of Fame too, man. You know, Virgin Islands Hall of Fame.
Listen, we gonna get this game on by any means necessary. Crutches and all, wheelchair.
Yeah, definitely.
We gonna get this game on.
You know, so
Tiga, don't worry, you don't gonna get me in my best shape, but I gonna be in shape for you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Love alone, fellas, man.
Yeah, man. Love alone, man. Love alone. Good show, man.
All
Big
right,
up everybody. Big up everybody who are watching.
Tyrone.
Yeah, man.
Yes, I.